lie ahead.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: CWB Engineers, Tina Moore Allstate, First United Methodist Church Heber Springs, Eagle Pest Management, Access Medical, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Eagle Bank, Attorney and Counselor at Law, North Arkansas Tire, Jitterbug Coffee House. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
1, 2, 3, fight! The wait is over. It's game time on 101.9 The Lake. The Panthers are on the radio right now and all season long. Exclusively here on Heber Springs' hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is presented to you by Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, F.L. Davis Home and Building Centers, Heartland Ford, Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance, First National, Cry-Like Real Estate, Cowboy Collision and Customs, Bartlett Tire Center, and by the Mini Panther Football Boosters. Player of the game is brought to you by Heartland Ford, and Panther Talk with head coach Todd Wood is brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust of Heber Springs. Now let's join the voice of the Panthers, Billy Morgan and Lance Hamilton. Get ready for tonight's Panther football game on 101.9 The Lake.
Football greetings, and we welcome you here to Lonoke. We just had the national anthem, and now the color guard is going off the field right now, and everybody's still standing here in Lonoke as we get ready for high school football on a Friday night, and everybody is social distanced as best that they can tonight. Only 100 tickets were available for the Panthers tonight. Each player was able to get their hands on a couple each, and the Panthers have gone through their pregame warm-ups, and Lonoke has too, and they're both back in their locker rooms right now. We've actually moved a couple of times. We went on one side of the field. Now we're back on the side where we originally thought we should be. And then, so Jeremy Bivens has done a lot of work setting up our YouTube broadcast tonight. So we thank all the work that he's been able to do tonight to go back and forth to each side of the stadium and get. We were actually set up on one side. Now we're back here on the side where we were originally coming. Billy Morgan, Lance Hamilton, great to be with you tonight, along with our studio engineer, Rick Hopgood, and ready for Panther football on a Friday night. Lance, you and I have been in this stadium as many as any road stadiums that we've come to. We've seen some exciting nights here for the Panthers, and it'll take a really big effort tonight against a really fast Lonoke Jackrabbit team that's 2-1 on the
here a lot of times and saw a lot of really good football games that came down to the very end of the fourth quarter to determine the winner. Panthers have usually had success here. Lonoke's usually had success in Heber Springs in this contest. So, you know, I'm quite anxious to see what's going to happen. Panthers coming off a big win last week. The Lonoke, the Jackrabbits just got mauled by the Greyhounds last week at Newport, and we'll see what's going to transpire tonight. The captains are coming out on the field for the coin toss. This is the first week we've seen multiple captains come out on the field. They've normally just taken one out for the coin toss.
Yeah, Panthers with their captains coming out on the field right now as we get ready for the coin toss. Hunter Kent, one of the Panther captains, Preston Robertson, and trying to see who the other two are. Was
Matthew Cook.
Matthew Cook is one, and who's the other one, Lance?
Big number 60's got me blocked right there, Billy.
Yeah, and this is a Lonoke team that has, you're talking about 60 for Lonoke. This is a team that has good size as well as the Panthers get ready to battle the Jackrabbits tonight. And Lance, the important thing is that conference season starts tonight. And talked with Todd Wood yesterday and talked about the importance of getting that victory after losing the first two games, confidence coming on the road here tonight, and the Panthers were able to get that last week, and it was no coincidence, Lance, that the Panthers took care of the football a week ago. No turnovers.
That's right. You know, last week they played a flawless game as far as the turnover goes, and didn't put anything on the ground or didn't throw any interceptions, and were able to walk away with a victory. That fourth captain was Nathan McKee.
Yeah, Nathan McKee, good to have him back on the field again tonight. And Lance, the coin toss was won by Lonoke. They deferred the option of the second half, so the Panthers are going to get the football to begin the game. The coin toss is brought to you each week by Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance, and we'll do this every week, and we appreciate Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance for bringing us a coin toss tonight. Ask about their Good Neighbor Relief Program and how you can save money on your auto insurance. For more information, call Brent today at 362-5891. So the Jackrabbits getting ready to come out on the field. Panthers, they're about to come out on the field as well, and I think this is, the cheerleaders are here tonight. They are here. Lonoke's cheerleaders obviously here, but this is the first time the Panther cheerleaders were not allowed to go a couple of weeks ago, but they're able to travel here tonight.
Yeah, I believe maybe the AAA at State, somebody lifted the band where they were allowing the cheerleaders and the bands to travel with the teams as the school permitted.
So, Panthers and Jackrabbits tonight here from Lonoke. Carlisle was the first opponent for Lonoke, and Lonoke scored 56 points. They won 56-6. They beat BB the next week.
That's a big rivalry.
And it is a big rivalry. I was going to say, I think that a lot of folks don't realize just how big that rivalry is between BB and Lonoke. It's a long-standing rivalry. BB won. They beat BB 44-21, and then they went up to Newport last week and lost 47-19. That was a closer game than what the final score showed. Lonoke really had some struggles there in the fourth quarter, and Newport eventually were able to wear them down. And we know how good that Newport team is.
Yeah, absolutely. The Jackrabbits were hanging in there with the Greyhounds last week early on in the football game, and the Hounds just ran away with it there towards the end. Lonoke's got some good-looking kids down there on the sidelines, and like you said, they've always got team speed.
Yeah, and Todd Wood talked about Matthew Cook and how happy he was with his play from a week ago, Lance, and getting the start and went the distance for the Panthers, and he really ran the offense well. Yeah,
he did. Matthew had a really good game last week, was able to move the offense down the field and, completed some nice passes. Like I said, just didn't make any mistakes that were costly to the Panthers.
Defense played well last week, only 110 yards for Dover last week. And 65 of those yards came on their final drive of the evening. So we're underway. It's a high-end over-end kick that's taken at the 25-yard line and returned by McKee. Good return up across the 40 up to the 44-yard line, and he's going to be stopped by Landon Jones, and the Panthers are going to have good field position to begin series number one. Lance, how important is the first series here at the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter?
Well, we talked about it last week, Billy. It's huge for the Panthers the way they've started off this season, and they proved it last week on their first offensive series. They were able to take the football, move it down the field, punch it in for a score.
Matthew Cook.
And everything went great the rest of the night.
So Matthew Cook is in shotgun and an empty backfield behind him. He has a man coming in motion from right to left, and he's going to keep the football himself. RPO right there, and it goes for nothing. If he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that would be it. Latrell Burnett made the tackle, and it'll bring up second down and 10. No gain there. Panthers came out in a pass formation, Lance, and tried to catch Lonoke there with a little RPO action. Didn't work.
Yeah, Latrell Burnett from his outside linebacker position was all over that one.
Cook, screen pass, right side, complete. It was behind the line of scrimmage, so he throws it deep downfield, and it's complete to Isaac King. And King inside the 10, the 5, touchdown, Panthers. So a little trickery early on. Hunter Kent connects to Isaac King, and 56 yards later, and the Panthers have a 6-0 lead.
Boy, how about that? Behind the line of scrimmage, threw the ball out to Hunter Kent, and he was being pressured, but done a good job of getting the football away, and was able to, hit King, which had got beyond his the.
But he wasn't
safety.
Wide open.
No, he wasn't.
It was a good throw.
But he had a step on him.
So the Panthers have the early 6-0 lead, and after the second play from scrimmage on the trick play, And the pass behind the line of scrimmage to Hunter Kent, and he was able to throw it forward downfield for the touchdown, 56 yards. Cook's going to keep, and Cook for 2 didn't get in. He stopped, and the Panthers get 6, though, on their opening drive. It was Aiden Roughton who made the tackle. So let's step away for 60 seconds. 6-0. Panthers lead, 11-17 left. Opening quarter here from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth in Lonoke. This is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
We welcome Cowboy Collision and Customs to the Cowboy Auto Group. Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility, certified repair professionals, and they offer a limited lifetime warranty on all their work. They offer loaner vehicles and can do same-day repairs. Get a free estimate in less than 15 minutes. Stop by Cowboy Collision and Customs located coming down the mountain into Heber Springs or call 362-0219. We can't wait to see you at Cowboy Collision and Customs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Visual Identity, Survival Flight, Art Care, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Olmsted Funeral Home, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Golden Girls Clothing Company, Dalrymple Real Estate, Heber Springs, Tracy and the gang at Cleveland County Farm Bureau. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
So back in Lonoke, and the Panthers try an onside kick, and they've got it at the 47-yard line. It was touched by Lonoke, and Panthers have it at the 47-yard line. So Todd Wood, hey, it's conference play, and he's trying to get his team off to a good start, and he's called made two really good decisions that have given his team a chance to get off to a great start.
Well, Billy, what set that up was they had Gus Hanna set up to look like he was going to kick the football, and as he approached it, the front 5 of Lonoke dropped back, and then Chandler Weber hit it. It was not going to go 10 yards, but the Lonoke receiver went up to catch it, and it touched it, and it bounced off of him. Heber Springs was able to recover it.
So the Panthers do have it, an empty backfield. So Cook takes, drops, and now pressure after him. Cook's in a lot of trouble. There's a marker down, and I think that's – did he get his face mask, or did somebody hold back there,
I'm
Lance?
not sure.
Because he was in a spot, I believe.
They're backing him up.
Yeah, I thought it was in a spot right there, and they're going to get one of our linemen for holding right there after he was trying to keep him from getting to Cook and trying to save that, but it is a holding penalty. So they'll take – whether they take the penalty or not, you can't take both of them. You can't take the loss and then march it back. So they just said decline it. And it should be should be second down unless they took the penalty.
No, they didn't take it.
Well, they've got 1 on the down marker. Yeah, the referee's trying to tell them it is second down. So shotgun formation right here for Cook. And second down and very long. And he takes, looks, and now again pressures after him. He runs, and he's going to cross the 40, 45, center of the field, moving to his left and back on the near side to the 47-yard line, and he gets a good gain there back to the original line of scrimmage. He gets 9 on that scramble, Lance, and it looked like he was going to lose about 7 or 8 more, but he's able to make something happen. So it's second down, should be third down, I believe, Lance. They still have second down on the marker.
Yeah, it's there he goes.
Yeah, third down and 11.
That defensive front, Billy, that the last 2 times he's dropped back to pass have just collapsed on him, and footwork got him out of the pocket that time and picked up those positive yards.
Yeah, so a lot of work to do for the big guys up front. They're going to be busy tonight because this is a very athletic Lonoke team. And now Cook throwing deep downfield. It is incomplete. There was obvious contact. They may say that it was not catchable because, but Lance, at the very least, that could have been holding.
It could have been
nothing else. Yeah,
it looked like a hold from here.
Yeah, that's what it looked like on the defensive back. There was definite contact. The pass was over his head, but it's fourth down and 11. Panthers would love to have gotten a break right there, did not. So it's now fourth down and 11.
And
we may have trouble with the sticks all night.
Maybe.
Yeah, and maybe. Yeah.
There he goes.
Now they've got it fourth down. They just changed it at the last moment. You hope that the Panthers realize it's fourth down. because Lance, they're going, throwing deep downfield. It's intercepted at the 31, and that turns out pretty good actually for the Panthers because it flips the field. It was picked off, and Lonoke's going to get it, but they knocked the football down there. They would have gotten much better field position, but it's picked off by Chasten Dockery. And now Lonoke will have it at the 29. That's confusing. And again, if you're on the sidelines and you really don't, you're watching those sticks, that down marker, and it was changed right as the Panthers came to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it was.
Get that worked out.
They've got to get it worked out. That old boy over there, obviously the scoreboard had it right, but he did not.
Yeah, and everybody on the field watches that. So it is first down for Lonoke, and they're going to throw it on first down, and it's incomplete. And we were kind of curious to see who we would see.
It's number 7
for Lonoke, and it's not Spencer Pepper.
Well, there's not a 7 on the roster.
Yeah, we don't have a 7. So
I'm wondering, is that Spencer Pepper?
I don't know. I would have to.
Because there's not a number 5 on the sidelines.
Yeah. So we'll see. So shotgun formation, and now Lonoke, they're going to run it right here, run to the near side. They've got a very good back. That's a great open field tackle by the Panthers, Jackson West.
That was Ja'Cory Womack.
Yeah, Womack's a very good back, Lance.
Yeah, Jackson West done a good job off his outside linebacker position. He had contained right there and shut it down, didn't allow Womack to get to the outside.
So it is third down and 10 for the Jackrabbits. And now taking right here, looking to throw, pressure coming, and the Panthers scramble after the quarterback, and they got him. A sack back inside the 20-yard line. And the pressure came, and Lance.
It came from
Sneed
and West.
Yeah.
West was coming from the left side, Sneed from the right, which is the quarterback's backside, and quarterback stepped up into the pocket. He saw West coming at him. Sneed was able to wrap him up, and Matthew Cook helped him bring him down. So this brings up a 4th and 20.
Yeah. They're going to have to punt the football. It's a low snap and a bad punt. It's going to go out of bounds, and the Panthers are going to have great field position. Great field position, and it's inside the Lonoke, inside the 40-yard line to take over
inside
right
the
here.
30.
They haven't marked it yet.
The football came out right over here.
They're going to mark it at the 40, Lance, I think is exactly where they're going to mark it.
How can they do that? It crossed the –
that's what our coaches are saying up here in the box is how the football was marked at the 40.
It hit the 40 on the track.
Well, we thought the Panthers would get it inside the 40. They're going to get it at the 40-yard line exactly. So pass incomplete. And, boy, Matthew Cook was popped as soon as he released the football, and he was hit and knocked down. Dalen Waits hit him.
And McKee took his eye off the ball just briefly looking for a lane to run in after he was going to catch it. And inevitably the ball, you know what happens when you take your eyes off of it. The ball popped right on out.
So it is now second down and 10. And, no Spencer Pepper on that first series, Lance, and we don't expect to see him tonight. So that's a big deal for Lonoke, obviously. So it's second down at the 40. And now Cook drops, pumps, throws downfield, and it finally intercepted. It was batted around a couple of times and returned across midfield to the 45 and finally bumped out of bounds across the way, and the Jackrabbits are going to get the football back. So that pass was deflected. Looked like the Panthers almost caught a break and it got away, but instead it is picked up there by Deion Campbell, and a big return, and now Lonoke's going to have the football in Panther territory at the 43.
Looked like it was going to go even longer than that, Billy, and McKee was able to push him out of bounds over there. That time Matthew pumped like he was going for Hunter Kent, and when he threw the football, it looked like more it was in the area of Easton Cusick, but it was still not anywhere close to him.
All right, so Lonoke, empty backfield. taking right here. Going to throw it on first down. Rolling to the right, looking, wanting to throw. Nobody's open. He can run. 40, 35, right sideline will step out of bounds. Inside the 30, it's a first down.
He was able to elude Jackson West out there on the corner, which was allowed him to turn upfield and gobble up some yardage, and was eventually pushed out by Gus Hanna.
Lance, I think they said Allen was the ball carrier there. And again, we don't have a 7 on our roster. That was a roster that was sent to us from the school. So it is first down at the 27. And again, empty backfield. So looking, and it's going to be a quarterback draw.
Sneed on the tackle again. Sneed's been good on coming off the outside over there, playing that outside linebacker position the last 3 weeks. You know, he's got good speed. He's able to get in there and get by those bigger guys that are trying to prevent him from getting in the backfield.
Yeah, and it's Braden Allen. He's the quarterback. And he's not even on a roster. It's a low snap. Braden Allen rolls to the right, and he's going to take it to the 25-yard line and down to the 24. Lance, that's a good open field tackle.
Yeah, Preston Robertson.
Preston Robertson on the tackle, and it'll be third down and 8 coming right here for Lonoke.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 8. Good thing I've got an inside source on Lonoke, Lancer. We would have never gotten Braden Allen's name. I can't tell you who my source is that told me who that is.
Well, a good broadcaster never
divulges. Don't reveal your
sources.
Yeah. Shotgun formation. Allen takes here. Allen inside give. And now this is a good run that's going to take the football down inside the 20. And it's going to be close to a first down, but it's not going to be a first down. Anthony Parks carried it there. Preston Robertson actually turned it back inside. And it's going to be 4th down and a yard. So it's 4th and 1.
And the Rabbits are going for it.
And a back to each side. So now Braden Allen in shotgun. 4th down and 1. Panthers up 6-0 early here. And here's the counter inside the 10, the 5, touchdown, Lonoke. And it's 6-6 with 6:31 left in the opening quarter of the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. So the Jackrabbits come back and answer. Turnover, cash it in for 6. And now they're an extra point away from taking their first lead.
Yeah, they done a little counter right there, and I actually thought the football was going to the other guy that was crossing over, and he wound up sliding it into Womack, and they had created a huge hole. Jeremy Bivens could have ran a touchdown with that hole they created up the middle right there, but that's neither here nor there.
Bivens has been a very busy night tonight. He's bringing you the good pictures you're seeing on TV right now. And there is the extra point that is up. It is good. And Lonoke has taken the lead, 7-6. Jackrabbits, 6:31 left in the opening quarter. Brought to you by Bartlett Tire Center. We'll come back to the FL Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to Panther football on 101.9 The Lake.
Come see my papa and daddy at Bartlett Tire Center. They sell all major brands and can perform all of your general automotive maintenance needs. Plus, they can fix your rock trips and replace your brakes. Bartlett Tire offers free pickup and delivery service for all customers. Like us on Facebook, located across from McDonald's. Call 362-8215 for an appointment today. Drive away with peace of mind and all types of weather when you leave Bartlett Tire Center, the official Tire Center for Billy Morgan.
(7-6) Lonoke leads. They turn the interception into points and converting on 4th down. And so now the Panthers will get set to get it back right here. And the big challenge you could see just after a couple of series, Lance, is going to be to play up front. Lonoke's big, strong up front on offense and defense. So the Panthers are going to have a big battle right there. Here is the return taken at the 22-yard line and across the 35 and up near the 40-yard line. Hunter Kent on the return. A little breezy here tonight in Lonoke. Going to get down into the, upper 60s before we get out of here.
I believe so. But right now, Billy, we're enjoying the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. It's Bartlett Tire Center's favorite time of the year. Help them cheer on the Panthers and let Bartlett Tire be your one-stop shop for all of your general automotive maintenance needs to get your vehicle ready for all of the games you'll be attending. That's Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center of Billy Morgan.
I haven't seen Dennis Bartlett all summer, so I've got to stop by and see him because I've been social distancing all summer. Here is Matthew Cook. He's going to take the football up to the 42-yard line and get about a yard, and that's going to be it. Panthers started this drive at about the 40, so they're going to give him the 41. That's it. So it's going to be second down and 9. But talked to Andy a few times. I know Andy's as excited as you are about the postseason, baseball postseason coming up.
Big Dodger fans.
Time to go in and get my tires rotated, so I'll have to go in and see the Bartletts maybe next week. Diego Rubio hasn't carried the football yet. He's just to the left of Cook on second down and 9. And this time a little shovel pass and running room for Kent across the right. McKee, I beg your pardon, across the right side. And McKee's got a first down in the Lonoke territory. Down inside the 40-yard line to the 36. And again, the Panthers with creative play calling here in the first quarter. Lance moved the chains, and that's a Cowboys Chevrolet first down.
Yeah, it was a good one. They brought McKee back, you know. A little counter across and faked the toss to Diego and handed it to McKee as he was heading across that far corner.
So it is first down, Panthers at the 36. And now screen pass. This is for Diego Rubio, and it's incomplete. It would have been just as well because he would have lost about a half-yard, Lance. Passed a little bit underthrown, and Diego had to dive back for it. Had he caught it, it would have been behind the line of scrimmage. It was a forward pass, though, so there was no trickery right there. But screen pass, trying to set it up, do it quickly, but it was just underthrown. So it's second down and 11, make it 10 for the Panthers. Diego Rubio to the left of Cook, and now he comes out of the backfield. So it's empty backfield. Cook takes screen pass this time. This is complete to Rubio, 35, and Rubio takes quite a lick, and he also applied some of that to the 32-yard line. It's going to wind up being a gain of about 4, and third down. So 3rd and 6 for the Panthers right here. And you would think, obviously, the Panthers in 4-down territory, and third down coming up right here. So getting a play, Todd Wood sending it in from the sideline. 4:47 left here in quarter number 1, brought to you by Bartlett Tire Center. We're in Lonoke County tonight. Matthew Cook in shotgun, and now Rubio goes out of the backfield, and they'll throw it to Rubio, and it's almost picked off, and had it been, it would have been 6 points. Going the other way, and Rankin would love, Ramel Rankin would love to have another crack at that because he was
all over
smelling 6.
Oh, yeah, he was all over that when he read it, broke on it, knew exactly where the ball was going, and man, it just slipped through his fingers, and a good thing for the Panthers because, like you said, there was no one between him and the end zone.
Yeah, 4th and 6 here. Clock stopped with 4:32 remaining in the first quarter. And now Cook, empty backfield, got a man in motion from left to right. That's King, and now a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag is going to be an offside penalty against Lonoke.
Give them 5 yards. That's going to make it 4th and 1. Is that right?
Should be 4th and a yard for the Panthers right here. Jeremy Bivens, who is our producer, running the camera and setting everything up, got us on-site producer engineer.
Yeah.
Said, 4th and a yard.
He's got it going on, the Biv does.
He's actually usually in the booth with us or up top. He's in front of us tonight. So it's 4th and short, 4th and about a yard for the Panthers. And now Cook, empty backfield. Cook wants to throw, fires quickly. This is complete for a first down. Panthers get a first down and a quick pass, and he had to be very accurate, and he was. And Isaac King.
It was McKee.
Okay, well, they gave it.
I know.
But it was Hunter Kent on the reception.
McKee.
Well, let's get it right. We'll go all 3 of them. But it was McKee. All right. King was called on the PA.
I know that, but King was down on this side of the field.
So it's first down for the Panthers. They have trips to the right. And again, 5 receivers. So it's an empty backfield. Cook in shotgun, and now Cook waiting. Cook takes, and now Cook looking, throwing downfield, and what a diving catch inside the 5-yard line. It is a reception, and it'll set up first down and goal for the Panthers, and a diving catch there by Nathan McKee.
That was a great catch. Had to lay out for it.
Well, and that's – yeah, Lance, we can't listen to the PA guy at all tonight.
No.
And Connor got credit for catching that one.
Connor Riddle
Connor
did.
could have
Connor
caught that.
Hey,
yeah,
Connor
but he didn't
could
catch
have.
it. Yeah.
Connor could have. He's got some of Jamie's genes in him.
Yeah, that was McKee. So you taught me not to listen to that.
Yeah,
so,
don't listen to that guy.
All right, thanks for the heads up. It's first down and goal at the 2-yard line, and now Cook in shotgun, empty backfield, and we have a timeout. Panthers want a timeout. They take it with 3:32 left here in the first quarter. Let's step away from the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. We'll step away for 30 seconds here from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. We'll come back. Panthers will have first and goal when we come back after this 30-second break. This is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Allen Furniture, Automotive Collision Specialists, Hopper Termite, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Ed LaShawn State Farm, Graham Plumbing, Cornerstone Title and Escrow, Somerset Senior Living at Seven Springs, First Security Bank, Nice's Custom Frame Shop. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
First down and goal for the Panthers. Glad to have you with us, whether you're watching or listening tonight. You can watch, remember, on our YouTube page. Jeremy Bivens giving you the great shots tonight. That was a great throw and catch a few moments ago from the Panthers down to Nathan McKee from Matthew Cook. It is first and goal Panthers from the 2-yard line. Cook rolls out to the right, fires, touchdown, Panthers. Hunter Kent, a 2-yard strike, and Heber Springs takes the lead back with 3:27 left in quarter number 1.
Boy, that was impressive, Bill. Couple great catches right there. You know, that time Matthew Cook,
Boy, how accurate
he had the defense just stalled, waiting to see what he was going to do, and you know, Hunter Kent was able to get in there and worm his way into an open spot. Matthew drilled it in there and got the touchdown.
How about the adjustments from the Panther coaching staff? Because Cook's not going to have time to drop back.
That's right.
Got to throw it quickly, and they really adjusted on that drive right there. Going for 2. Cook trying to look for some room. Looked like they grabbed him up around his helmet and tackled him. And so the 2-point conversion fails. So 3:27 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll step away for 60 seconds. Heber Springs up 12-7 as we step away for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Come see my papa and daddy at Bartlett Tire Center. They sell all major brands and can perform all of your general automotive maintenance needs. Plus, they can fix your rock trips and replace your brakes. Bartlett Tire offers free pickup and delivery service for all customers. Like us on Facebook, located across from McDonald's. Call 362-8215 for an appointment today. Drive away with peace of mind and all types of weather when you leave Bartlett Tire Center, the official Tire Center for Billy Morgan.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Sun Gas Propane, Hip Equipment Rental, Shelton's Jewelry and Gift Gallery, New Life Church, Ozark Country Market, Rock Mortgage Lending, Heber Springs Clinic, AOS Tree Service, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Unity Health, Verona's Italian Restaurant. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Back in Lonoke, Panthers have a 12-7, I beg your pardon, advantage. And now here's the return across the 50-yard line. No, didn't quite get to the 50, across the 40-yard line. And the Panthers, Connor Riddle, who we saw on special teams last week, was in on the play right there. And it'll bring up first down for Lonoke at the 45-yard line. They'll have good field position. Marty Moss, I'm not sure if Marty has gotten in on our YouTube channel yet that he can watch it. he may still be listening,
Well,
which
it's
is
easier to
perfectly
listen.
fine.
Easier to listen.
I like to sit on the back porch and listen. If you're listening, Lonoke is moving to our right here in the opening quarter. 3:20 left here in the first quarter. And then now Allen takes, and they're going to run the football running room across midfield. And the Panthers finally corral the back down at the 45, but it's another first down.
That's Womack.
For Lonoke.
Preston Robertson in on the tackle.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Preston pronounces his name Robertson or Roberson. I think I've heard the coaches call him Roberson, so we'll stick with that for now. It's first down and 10, and now Allen under pressure. Allen rolls right. Allen's hit by Jackson West and sacked at the 46-yard line. It's a loss on the play of 4, and it'll be second down and 14.
No, he was sitting back there in the pocket just as pretty as you please, and he felt the breath of Keenan Sneed coming down his back, so he had to take off running, and when he did, Jackson West met him with a fury.
Second and 14. They're going to run it here and run it straight up the middle. The Panthers are there waiting. Not much. Do a great job to really clog up the middle there, and saw a big hit there from Preston Roberson and also Jaden Bremen and Sneed on the tackle.
In there, yeah.
So it's third down, 14. So no positive gain there from the 46. And now Womack is the only back. Allen takes, rolls right. Allen looking, pumps. He lost the football, and he just covered it up and had to go out of bounds at the 48-yard line trying to cover it up. So it's another 2-yard loss. And now it is fourth and long, 4th and 16, and we'll see if Lonoke punts it or not. 2 minutes left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter.
Being pressured by Keenan Sneed coming off that backside.
So we will see fourth down at the 48. And Lonoke looking into the sideline. They're going to take a timeout. 1:56 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. We'll step away for 30 seconds, 12-7. Heber Springs leads, fourth down and long coming up after this 30-second timeout. This is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Fourth down, Lonoke, and 16 right here, and they look like they're going to go. They are. They're going to throw deep downfield, and this is incomplete. They're going to call pass interference. Pass interference on the Panthers, double coverage, and Lonoke is going to get a first down out of this. It was 4th and 16, and they just aired it out.
Is it an automatic first down?
So it is.
Because the yardage isn't enough for the first down. Unless it's an automatic first down.
Yeah, they're going to march it off. So, wow. Boy, how big was the play a few moments ago where he lost the football, Lance, and dropped it for a couple of yards? Now, their running game has been super. Yeah, he's going to be a yard short. So it's 4th and 1. And, Lance, you really expect him to keep it on the ground right here.
Yeah,
Womack.
You'd expect him to give it to Womack.
Was a little slow getting back on the field. Pistol formation. Now they take Womack left early, and they're going to keep it with the quarterback, and they got him for a loss. Jackson West back at the 39-yard line. Braden Allen kept it, and they looked out of sync there because Womack actually got away with a false start.
Yeah.
He was already moving forward well before the ball was snapped, and I think everybody thought they'd give it to him, and they tried a bootleg, and it didn't work.
Probably should have given it to him.
1:15 left here in the first quarter. This brought to you by Bartlett Tire Center. That's seen a lot of tread on the field. This has been a up and down first quarter.
Boy, it has.
And so now the Panthers get it back with a lead. And 1:15 left here in the first quarter. So that doesn't go down as a turnover, but almost
it
feels
turnover
like
on
one,
downs.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
And now Cook takes here. It's a double handoff, and the Panthers just turned it over. And on the second handoff, it got free, and it wasn't clean on the exchange, and it's going to cost the Panthers. It's recovered by Taylor Coffey, and the Jackrabbits get it right back. So, Lance, the Panthers have had two really good defensive stops.
Yeah.
One that gave them the football at the 40 of Lonoke, and they turned it over immediately, and then the defense gets you the football back right there, and another turnover. So that's two turnovers for the Panthers.
They've had 3 this quarter.
Or three turnovers in the quarter. So shotgun, and now Allen to throw. Allen rolls to the left. Allen looking, pressure after him, runs back to the right now. Panthers chasing him. West is after him. He gets by West, but he's finally tackled at the 31-yard line. He ran about 50 yards to pick up about a yard right there as he is tackled by Preston Roberson.
Yeah.
And it'll be second down and 9 coming up right here. Well, you really are concerned, or not concerned, but you wonder why they're wanting to throw it so much when they have such a good running game and it dominated on that first drive from that. Allen's going to keep and run it himself, and he takes it inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line. Short of a first down by Matthew Cook made the tackle there. It'll be third down and about a yard.
Yeah, it looked like Cook had him from the front side and Roberson had him from the back. They just went right up the gut. You know, they're utilizing that line they've got.
Allen tanks, and now delay right here. Womack gets by 1, gets by 2, and then the Panthers really converge on the football well. I tell you what, Roberson's having a heck of a game.
He is. McKee made the tackle on that.
Yeah, and Roberson forced him back, and then McKee on the tackle, and it is just enough for a first down. They just needed a yard, Lance, and they just did get a yard, maybe a little bit more than that. So it's first down for Lonoke, and that's the end of the first quarter, brought to you by Bartlett Tire Center. We'll step away for 60 seconds after one quarter from Lonoke. It is 12-7. Heber Springs has the lead. We'll step away for 60 seconds and come back to the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Tilly, Prince, and O'Neill, attorneys at law. Angie Collins, Shelter Insurance. Heber Springs Eye Care Center. Wes Harden with Crylike. White River Medical Center. Heber Springs Church of Christ. The Meat Hook. Heber Springs Rollercade. Judy King School of Dance. Julian Heaton Air. Tubby Tees. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Wade from FL Davis. Think of FL Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. FL Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop FL Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local FL Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
12-7 as we go to the second quarter, brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. And now Allen rolls right, wants to throw, throwing deep downfield, and it is incomplete. Boy, King had a beat on that, Lance, and he was thinking interception and came up and broke it up. And it'll bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, King was floating around back there in the back of the end zone, and I don't know that Allen ever saw him, but he was trying to.
Was he trying to bait him?
He was trying to find that receiver. Yeah, I think so. He was trying to find that receiver and finally found him and chunked it in there, and King broke on the ball. I thought he was going to get it. Slipped out of his hands, though.
Second 10 high snap, but it is taken down by Allen. He'll run to the left on a busted play, and he's going to score a touchdown. 10-5, touchdown Lonoke. Panthers didn't get him at the line of scrimmage, and then there was nobody in the secondary on the sideline, and he was able to get into the end zone for the touchdown. And that was a busted play, Lance, that turned into 6 after the high snap. And now the Jackrabbits have taken the lead back at 13, 12, 11, 44 left. Here in the second quarter, brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. And again, remember, they are the big story tonight is they are without Spencer Pepper, their quarterback. So going for the extra point right here. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the new score with 11:44 left here in the second quarter is 14-12. Panthers trail. We'll step away for 30 seconds. In fact, 30 seconds. We'll come back to the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The most trusted name in healthcare provides convenient care at your fingertips. Baptist Health Virtual Care can be used anytime, day or night. It's perfect when your doctor's office is closed, you're too ill to drive, or your little one is sick and it's midnight. Get the care you need, a diagnosis, and even a prescription, all from the comfort of home. Visit virtualcarebaptisthealth.com to create an account or follow the link to the App Store. Healthcare in the palm of your hand with Baptist Health Virtual Care.
Billy Morgan back, Lance Hamilton, Jeremy Bivens, Rick Hobgood on a Friday night in Lonoke County. Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies, which is why Shelter Insurance's renter's policy is key to your winning game plan and protects things your landlord's policy doesn't. Ask Shelter agents Tim Brewer and affiliate agent Lisa Sinclair about a free personal protection review and give them a call at 362-5027. So Lonoke able to cash in another turnover for points. Little squib kick that's taken by the Panthers at the 42 and a return across the 40, 45. And that is Keenan Sneed, the sophomore, who returns it up to near midfield. In fact, he crosses midfield to the 47 of Lonoke, and the Panthers will take over right there. And what you like to see when you go back, I asked Todd Wood yesterday, the improvements you saw from week 1, week 2, week 3, now into week 4. And, Lance, you got a lot of sophomores that are contributing.
That's right, you do. Billy, you're going to have to kill that light. We got Skeeters coming in like sophomores attacking.
I can't see.
Everybody on the high school campus. Come on now.
Bivens is hogging the spray, isn't he? First down at the 48, shotgun formation. And now take right here and a little counter, and this is King trying to get outside, gets a block at the 45, and he gets hit at the 39. I mean, he got hit, got nailed.
Rankin.
And Rankin told him all about it when he hit him. It's a good gain, though, on first down.
Good pickup of 8.
Second down and 2 coming up right here for the Panthers. The 11:15 left here in the second quarter. This brought to you by Tim Brewer, Shelter Insurance.
No, we were just talking about him, Billy. There's a good sophomore bunch out there. Isaac King, just a sophomore.
Speaking of young guys, how about the 7th graders last night? They won, and the junior high team beat Lonoke last night. That was in Heber Springs. Here is Cook, and Cook's going to take it forward. He's trying to fight for the first down yardage. He gets it to the 39, and that's about it. They're not going to give him forward progress beyond that. So he might have got maybe a half yard. That's going to be, or maybe a yard.
Well,
so it's third down about a yard.
That constitutes a yard in the yardage book.
Yeah, third down and a yard right here, we'll say. That's tough sledding up the middle. Big guys have got their work cut out for them.
Oh, that defensive front is
big
and fast.
Zach Thomas ready to snap it. Cook empty backfield. And now whistles. And do we have a marker or we have a timeout? Got a marker. It's a false start penalty. Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. It's going to cost the Panthers 5, and that's 5 big yards right there, Lance.
It is. I actually thought Lonoke might have done something there. I mean, it looked like the guys up front were moving, diving in and back.
So it's 3rd and 6 now. And Rubio is the only back now. He goes out of the backfield, so it's an empty backfield. And now Cook takes, looks, fires, downfield. He's got a man complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Panthers. On 4th down and 6, it is Matthew Cook who hits Nathan McKee for the touchdown, and the Panthers have the lead back.
There you go. He made him bite on that little short pump, and McKee got a step on him.
And he was hit as soon as he released it. Cook was, and was still able to put some air underneath it, in which
and let McKee run under it.
Able to do just that and score the touchdown. And the Panthers now have the lead in what has turned into a track meet here in the first half. And now whistles, another Cowboy Chevrolet penalty marker is down, and this is going to be offsides. The Panthers were going to go and try and kick the extra point. Do they think about going for 2 now after the penalty? Well, no, they're going to.
No, they're going to let Gus Hannah attempt it.
Point. So Matthew Cook will hold it. Now the placement is down, the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. So 10 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the first half. It's now 19-14. Panthers have the lead. We'll step away for 60 seconds here on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Shelter agent Tim Brewer is a proud sponsor of this Panther game.
10:02 left here in the second quarter, brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. Billy Morgan, Lance Hamilton, Jeremy Bivens, and Rick Hobgood from Lonoke tonight here in the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. Panthers have a 19-14 lead, just over 10 minutes remaining here until halftime. And here is Hannah with a high sky kick that's going to hit at the 37. It bounds, and Lonoke picks it up, able to secure it. Panthers are downfield in a hurry, and boy, we've seen a lot of Keenan Sneed over the last few weeks, and he was the first Panther downfield.
He was in on the tackle.
So it's first down for Lonoke. They'll take over. Inside of 10 minutes now left here in the second quarter of play, 9:59 left here until halftime. Don't forget, we'll have the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report coming up at halftime. Steve Castleberry's running the scoreboard for us, and we'll look at some scores after this play right here. It is first down. Allen is in shotgun, and now Allen takes. Allen is going to give to Womack, and that's who you expect they would give it a lot to. Womack takes it around to the near side across the 39. He's going to get to the 40. So he's going to get about 4. They didn't quite give him the 40. They didn't give him the 39. So give him 3, and it'll be second down at 7 coming up right here. Ball Knob leads Mills early, 7-0. Quitman, that's in Cleveland County. Quitman's playing Conway Christian tonight. They lead 21-0. Look at some more scores in our conference after this play. Pistol formation, and this is Allen's going to keep, and Allen comes around the left side, and he is going to be hit by Sneed and Jaden Bremen and brought down, and it's third down. Third down and 5 here for Lonoke. CAC leads Clinton 6-0. And Stuttgart, who is picked to win the league, Lonoke's picked second. Stuttgart leads Southside 14-0.
How about that?
So third down. And now shotgun formation. Give Womack running to the right. Womack trying to get outside. Now turns it back inside. He did not get the first down. The Panthers just strung that out. Sneed was right there. And
King come up from his safety spot and turned him back into the inside into the pursuit.
So it's fourth down. 4th and a yard. Lonoke's going to go. They come to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Pistol formation. And now, did the Panthers jump?
Yep.
They sure did. So the Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flag is offsides against the Panthers. Well, a hard count right there by Braden Allen.
Got the Panthers a little excited.
Still think it's interesting that I thought that we might not see Spencer Pepper. Didn't know for sure, but I just still think it's interesting that the roster that we got didn't even have Braden Allen on it. So pistol formation. Allen takes, pumps, runs to the left, now back to the right. Now he's being chased. He's got a wall of blockers. He's got room to run. 40, inside the 40, 35, and shoved out of bounds on the far side. He made something out of nothing right there. And so it's a first down to the 29-yard line.
Yeah,
I tell you, you've got to give the Panthers secondary a lot of credit. The secondary has been very good here in the first half.
They have. They've done a good job. And on that one, the defense had him shut down coming over here to the near side. And when he took off to the far side,
just his ability took over.
His speed took over.
So it is a first down at the 29 of Heber Springs. Allen takes, and Allen's going to keep it himself. Allen to the 25, spins, and now Allen's going to be covered up. Panthers do a good job to try to minimize that. And that is Sneed, and wasn't Rubio, was it? No, it's not
No,
Rubio.
it's
It's Austin
9.
Winchester. Yeah, he's got his jersey kind of crinkled up there.
Allen
Diego's like me. He's not that tall.
Yeah, Allen looks good running the football.
Yeah, he looks more comfortable now, doesn't he, than he did on the first couple of series. Womack, a lot of room inside the 10-5 touchdown. Lonoke and Ja'Cory Womack scores from 23 yards, and Lonoke has taken the lead right back over the Panthers as they scored. It's 20-19. Lonoke with 7:21 remaining here in the first half.
Boy, they had him some room to run right there up the middle, Billy, and once he squirted through that first defensive front right there, he was dipsy doodling into the end zone.
Yeah. So it's 2-point conversion right here. Dipsy doodling.
Yeah, karaoke.
So they're going to go for 2 right here. Haven't they kicked the extra point every time?
Yes.
But not this time. So they're going to go for 2 now. And now, well, where's the play clock? It's been a long time on the play clock. It still has 7 seconds on it. Little reverse, and it's going to go for 2. 2-point conversion is good. And it is now, we got a Panther down on the play. That's West. That's slow to get up. So 7:21 left in the second quarter. This brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. We'll step away. Panthers trail 22-19 as we step away for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers, and I wanted to tell you about Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC's service department. Did you know that we offer basic oil changes for less than $25? And we can give you a courtesy vehicle and offer online scheduling for your convenience. We service all makes and models of vehicles. So give us a call today at 362-2418 and let the Cowboy Service Department make sure your vehicle is maintained for the roads and the adventures that lie ahead.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: CWB Engineers, Tina Moore Allstate, First United Methodist Church Heber Springs, Eagle Pest Management, Access Medical, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Eagle Bank, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, North Arkansas Tire, Jitterbug Coffee House. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Diego Rubio with the return, and Diego back up across the 35-yard line to the 37. Kenny Nation's just watching the game tonight. I know because he's commentating on some of the plays to me. So, yeah, I can't wait till we can. He says Biv's doing a great job on the camera. Can't wait till we can get back down to the Gym Movie Theater. I'm trying to get Kenny to maybe say, hey, Kenny, let's watch some of the baseball playoffs. How about that, Kenny? You know, Lance and we'll come down there and we'll watch the Biv.
Eat some popcorn.
And eat some popcorn and watch the playoffs to start next week on the big screen. 7:16 left. We can distance in there.
Yeah.
First down. And now Panthers have it. Cook going to throw deep, and it is caught. That's a great catch and a lot of traffic by Hunter Kent inside the 40-yard line. There were 2 jackrabbits there. Cook threw it in a great spot, but Kent had to go up and battle for it, showed some great hands, and the Panthers continue to move the football. They have it at the 37 now of Lonoke.
That was a great catch. Great concentration by Kent. He, like you said, he was in the middle of two Jackrabbits. Defensive backs went up in the air, got hit immediately upon touching the football. Was still able to concentrate on it and bring it in for the catch as he was hitting the ground.
King and Cusick on the left side. And now Rubio runs out to the left side to join him. Cook wants to throw. There's nobody open, and he's going to be sacked. Back at the 44-yard line, they drop him. And down he goes. That is Seth Sherman, who made the tackle for Lonoke. And it'll be first down and long. That's a big loss. Second down, I beg your pardon, and long. They gave him the 43 is where they mark it, but it's a loss on the play of 7, and it's second down and 17.
Yeah, like I said, that defensive front, Bill, they get a push when they get to going, and it's catching the Panthers going back on their heels a little bit.
So it's second down and 17. Again, if you're listening on the lake, you can also go to our YouTube page and watch our video live stream as well. And go ahead and subscribe to that. We'll have all the games, football and basketball, on there this season. So we've got a timeout. So we'll take it. Panthers take it. 6:03 left here in the second quarter. It is 22-19. Panthers trail here from Lonoke as we step away for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
We welcome Cowboy Collision and Customs to the Cowboy Auto Group. Cowboy Collision and Custom is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility, certified repair professionals, and they offer a limited lifetime warranty on all their work. They offer loaner vehicles and can do same-day repairs. Get a free estimate in less than 15 minutes. Stop by Cowboy Collision and Customs, located coming down the mountain into Heber Springs, or call 362-0219. We can't wait to see you at Cowboy Collision and Customs.
6:03 left here in the second quarter, 22-19. Panthers right now with a 3-point deficit here in the second quarter. It is second and 17. Cook looks left, throws downfield, man open, it's complete to Kent at the 23-yard line, and he's tackled. He's got a first down, and Matthew Cook sold that, Lance.
Yeah.
He looked left, and Lonoke just let Kent get in the soft spot back there. And then Matthew Cook threw it right downfield. That was a design play.
Yeah, Matthew done a real good job. He looked over to the left like he was going to swing it out there to Rubio, and defense bid on it. Kent slid down the middle, kind of got lost in the middle there, and Matthew was able to thread the needle.
Well, how big is it to convert on second long there? That was second and 17. Empty backfield. Cook, man in motion, and he'll fire. This is complete inside the 20-yard line down to about the 15-yard line. So the Panthers able to get a short pass to Nathan McKee and get almost 7 yards on the play. And again, that was a little misdirection. Rubio was coming from left to right. They faked the handoff to him and then threw it back to McKee.
Yeah, they sold everybody on giving the ball to Rubio.
Well, Matthew Cook looks like a senior. He's very composed here tonight. So it is second down. And now I was watching the down marker where it was, Lance, where they moved it back. Now it's really close to second down at 5. So 5 yards on the play. A little quick pass, that's incomplete. That was a little bit behind Nathan McKee.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's 3rd and 5. So 4:54 left here in the first half. Panthers, this is a good-looking drive that started around midfield, but they've been able to convert. And this drive didn't. Yeah, it started about the 40-yard line. But remember, the first pass play was a big one to Hunter Kent to get it started. So it's 3rd and 5, empty backfield again. Cook takes. Cook looks. He throws left side, and this is intercepted at the goal line and returned across the 10, coming near side 20, 25, and now to the 40, and he's gone. This is going to go 99 yards for a touchdown. That is picked off Anthony Parks, and he flipped the field and scored a touchdown. The Panthers had 3rd and 5. Pass was a little bit behind the intended receiver, and it was picked off. And then we'll have to wait and see at some point once that's officially scored, but about a 99-yard return.
He picked it off about the 1 yard line.
Yeah, it looked like it from our angle. So 28-19 now. Panthers trail. That's a big, big turnaround right there. That could have been maybe a 14-point swing right there, Lance.
Oh, yeah, it could be. I mean, the Panthers were driving the football, and Parks was able to come up with that big INT.
Now going for the extra point, and the extra point is good. So Lonoke, the defense scores again, and Lance is at 4 turnovers.
That is.
Here in the first half. 4:33 remaining here until halftime. It is now Lonoke 29, Heber Springs 19. We'll step away for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Visual Identity, Survival Flight, Art Care, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Olmsted Funeral Home, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Golden Girls Clothing Company, Dalrymple Real Estate, Heber Springs, Tracy and the gang at Cleveland County Farm Bureau. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
When we talk about You First Banking, what we're really saying is that we're going to take the banking experience and customize it to meet your needs. Maybe you're that person that's always on the go and you don't have time to come to the bank. We'd love to see you, but we can make it possible with our mobile apps to where you don't ever have to set foot in any of our banks. But maybe you're that person that does like coming to see your favorite teller and you like that face-to-face interaction. We've got 20 locations across the state with a friendly staff that's here for you. Only at First National Bank. You first. Always.
Equal housing FDIC.
Diego Rubio with a return takes it up to the 30. So they'll mark at 37 is where the Panthers are going to take over. And Lonoke without Spencer Pepper tonight, but Braden Allen's been very good for the Jackrabbits. 4:27 left here until the half. And the Panthers were driving and down just by 3 points. Big interception, 99-yard pick six for Lonoke has now given Lonoke their biggest lead. So now the Panthers take over at their own 37, and now screen pass is complete. Kent across the 40, 45. Kent's to midfield, and he's got a first down in Lonoke territory to the 48-yard line, and the Panthers are going to move the chains. That's a 15-yard pickup, and Heber Springs into Lonoke territory. That is a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Yeah, that's another first down pass to Kent.
Yeah.
He's able to pick up some good yards. Like you said, got it across midfield.
And a couple of good blocks out there, Easton Cusick. So here, going to run it, Rubio. Rubio looks for some running room, trying to weave his way forward, but he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Tough to run on this Lonoke front four. A lot of size up there.
Yes.
Dalen Waits made the tackle. And Waits, 6'2", 328. Second down and 10 for the Panthers. With 3:53 left here until halftime, Lonoke will get the football to begin the third quarter. So now Cook in shotgun. Rubio to his right. Now Rubio comes out of the backfield. So it's empty backfield. Cook fires. This is incomplete. Off the fingertips of Kent. Lonoke was waiting on that, Lance. I think if that's complete, it's probably going to be a loss. So now it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, they
3rd and 10, actually.
They were paying more attention on that one. Didn't let Hunter Kent out of their sights.
No. 3rd and 10. 3:34 left here until halftime, and a 10-point deficit for the Panthers. Boy, they need points on this drive, and you sure don't want to give the football back to Lonoke with any time left before half.
It doesn't take them long to score.
Nope. 3rd down, 10. Showing the blitz. They bring the blitz, and now Cook is in trouble. Down he goes, back to the 45. They brought the house, and it worked out. It's a 7-yard loss. And now 4th down and very long for the Panthers.
There wasn't much they could do about that, Billy.
Nope.
They brought every purple jersey they could bring, left a safety deep, just in case Matthew did get a pass off. But
remember the Panthers went for it on 4th and long earlier. It turned into an interception.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking into the sideline right here. 4th down and 17. And now Cook in shotgun. And Cook, well, the Panthers moved. Panthers moved up front. They had 2 on the left side that moved. And the Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flag is a false start penalty against Heber Springs.
Yeah, had a couple of heads pop up over there.
Yeah, take it back to the 40. So now it's 4th down and 22. Panthers got a first down on the first play of this drive. Now Cook's going to take 3 steps back. Looks like he's going to punt it. He does. Gets the punt away. It's going to hit at the 37. Take a Panther roll inside the 35 down to the 33. And that's where Lonoke's going to take over. And 2:44 left. And Lance, this turns into a big series for the Heber Springs defense here in the Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance second quarter. Because down 10 and Lonoke getting the football to begin the third quarter, you feel like you can't give up anything right here.
Yeah, I mean, defense has got to hold steady right here. Don't let anybody get behind you. And then wrap up, make your tackles. Take this one into halftime at where it's at, or maybe even get the football back before half and throw you one deep and get you a score.
So it's first down at the 33, and now here comes Braden Allen. Braden Allen looking into the sideline. They don't have enough personnel on the field. Now, they didn't have a back. He said they don't have a tailback, so here he comes. And now trying to get him lined. It's not Womack. Trying to get him lined up. That is Dion Campbell. And now they're going to throw it deep downfield. This is complete to the 46 of Heber Springs. That's a good route run there by Landon Jones. And a good throw by Allen. And they're into Panther territory with a first down with 2:38 left here until halftime.
That was a good post route he ran there. King was on the coverage.
Empty backfield. Allen takes, rolls right, and now Allen is going to run the football, and Allen able to get by the first man that was right there at the line of scrimmage. And then, boy, Diego Rubio just submarined him.
Jaden Bremen was out there, had a hold of him.
Get it to the 42, so it's about a 3-yard gain. Second down at 7. Yeah, Allen the first few series he looked a little shaky, Lance, but boy, he settled in now, and he looks good. Shotgun, Allen going to throw deep, right side. It's overthrown. The Panthers had two defenders right there and had very good coverage. And now it's third down. King and Easton Cusick, a couple of sophomores. And now it's third down at 7. Of course, that stops time with 1:59 with the incompletion. Lonoke leads it 29-19 with 1:59 left until halftime. So King, beg your pardon, Allen looks into the sideline and gets a play. Womack, Lance hasn't been in there on this series.
He's over on the sidelines.
So now he takes, and now Allen rolls to the left. Now Allen tucks it, and he's going to try to run, but the Panthers wrap him up. Jackson West and Keenan Sneed tackling for a loss back at about the original line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down and 10.
And he's slow getting up. And the Jackrabbits are going to take a timeout.
So a timeout, Lonoke. We'll take it. 1:42 left until halftime. Panthers trail 29-19. We'll step away for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Allen Furniture, Automotive Collision Specialists, Hopper Termite, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Ed LaShawn State Farm, Graham Plumbing, Cornerstone Title and Escrow, Somerset Senior Living at Seven Springs, First Security Bank, Nice's Custom Frame Shop. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
So it's 4th down and 10. Yeah, Kenny Lansby will come watch any game. Any game that you put on the big screen, and if we can have popcorn and a Diet Dr. Pepper, man, we'd watch any game on the big screen just to have some gym movie theater popcorn. That's one of my big things I've missed during all of this crazy year. 1:42 left, and there's movement. No penalty flags. They're going for it on 4th down. It's a completion, and Boy, I was looking for flags. It looked like a lot of motion on the right side, but that's a Lonoke first down. And that's a good throw to Anthony Parks from Braden Allen. And they convert on 4th and 10.
Well, you'll have that, Billy.
So now it's first down Lonoke at the 21. Allen to throw again. He airs it out in the end zone. And a leaping effort, but it's incomplete. Easton Cusick on coverage. And it's second down now for Lonoke. Boy, when he winds up, he was throwing it downfield for his receiver, but it's incomplete. Boy, the Lonoke jerseys, too, that.
Well, they're hard to see.
Yeah. Purple jerseys and the black numerals. Anthony Parks, the intended receiver again. Second down and 10. And now he looks left, now looks over the middle, fires over the middle. It's incomplete, and there's a marker. Well, we've seen that a couple of times already here in the first half. Pass was well beyond the receiver, and they're going to call a defensive holding against the Panthers. Boy, the Panthers wanted that earlier. I think the Panthers sideline not real happy with that. It is defensive holding. So, how much time's left on that clock, Lance? I can't see it.
1:09.
1 minute, 9 seconds left until halftime. So
1:09.
So it's a first down. Down, is it inside the 10 or just outside? Well, they want the chains moved. The chains are struggling.
Trying to move the chains.
Chains are struggling. They never did get set up where the original line of scrimmage is, and the Panthers almost had the back in the backfield. Bremen slowed him down, and now Diego Rubio is going to force him out of bounds.
And that's Womack.
And Womack back in there. We did not see him on this series until now. I'm not sure if the chains are set in the right spot or not.
They're probably not.
The down marker was there, but the chains were not. It's second down and 7. Fire it to the left side. It's complete. They use a pick, and it is going to be taken down to the 5-yard line. And Keenan Sneed and Matthew Cook on the sideline there saying what could have been a touchdown. 40 seconds left. Use the pick play. Now they're going to go quickly to the line of scrimmage. They've got movement up front. There's a marker
there you
down.
go.
So this is going to cost Lonoke 5 yards. There's a Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flag. They're pointing at the referee was saying offsides against Heber Springs. That can't be against Heber Springs. It is. Well, the Panther players are trying to figure out what's going on. The coaches are looking for an explanation. The left guard, Lance, jumped up and almost landed in the end zone.
I know.
But it's an offside penalty against Heber Springs. Third down and short right here, and this is going to be kept by the quarterback, Braden Allen, into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, sometimes, Billy, that's all you can do.
So Lonoke now leads it with 32 seconds remaining until halftime, and they've gone up 35-19. So the Jackrabbits with the advantage, and now the extra point coming right here. We talked about Panthers didn't want them to get the football back before the end of the half, but obviously they did, and it didn't take them long to score. Now the extra point, it's a low snap, so they're going to try to get 2 out of this, and they cannot. And the 2-point conversion fails. So new score now is Lonoke 35, Heber Springs 19. 32 seconds left here in this Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance second quarter. We'll step away for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Come see my papa and daddy at Bartlett Tire Center. They sell all major brands and can perform all of your general automotive maintenance needs. Plus, they can fix your rock trips and replace your brakes. Bartlett Tire offers free pickup and delivery service for all customers. Like us on Facebook, located across from McDonald's. Call 362-8215 for an appointment today. Drive away with peace of mind and all types of weather when you leave Bartlett Tire Center, the official Tire Center for Billy Morgan. .32 seconds left here in the first half. Panthers and
Jack Rabbits, Billy Morgan, Lance Hamilton, Jeremy Bivens, Rick Hobgood from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. And Rubio drops the ball, but now picks it back up. Now he's going to be dropped at the 26. So the Panthers will take over at their own 26. And just 27 seconds left until halftime. So, and Lonoke's going to get the football to begin play to start the second half. Last turnover's been a big part of it. The pick six that flipped the field. Panthers were on the Lonoke end of the field, 99 yards, a touchdown. That's the biggest play, I think, of the half. Even though the Panthers have turned it over four times here in the half.
You know, if you'll recall, Billy, the Panthers were driving the football on that one.
Yeah.
They were down inside I think the 40.
Oh, yeah, they were, well inside.
Maybe inside the 30.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, Panthers will run it right here around the left side. Kent across the 40-yard line, and then Kent's going to be forced out of bounds at the 43. So 20 seconds left in the half. Panthers used a trick play to get the first points of the game.
Yeah, they did.
Hunter Kent.
Yeah, they threw it backwards to Kent.
Yeah.
And he slung it down the field to Isaac King.
And the Panthers had the early 6-0 lead, and after that it's been up and down the field. The turnovers have been really the difference here in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun formation. And now, once again, they tried to trick Lonoke again, but that time Lonoke stayed at home. It was a reverse there to Kent running around to the left, and then he tried to throw it downfield, but he did not have a chance.
No, one of those big guys.
He was hit.
Was sitting there waiting on him.
Yeah, it's those numbers that are hard to see, right, Lance?
Yeah.
It's Dalen Waits. The only reason I know it was Dalen Waits, he's the biggest fella up front. He is a big man. Second down and 10. Only 15 seconds left in the half. Screen pass is complete to McKee on the left side. Then he's forced out of bounds right around midfield. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds before he got to the 50. So it's now second down, but only 11 seconds left until halftime.
Yeah, maybe they can get something down the field a little ways, get a broken tackle, and sashay into the end zone.
3rd and 6. Panthers getting the play from the sideline. Still plenty of time on the play clock. 17 seconds remaining on the play clock. We'll be back at home next week. 3rd down, and now firing left side incomplete. It was underthrown. It was intended for Nathan McKee. Only 8 seconds remaining in the Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance second quarter. So we'll see what the Panthers want to do right here on 4th down.
Bill, you know who's coming to town next week?
Next week is the team that's picked to win the conference, Stuttgart Ricebirds. And now the Panthers, Rubio's got a first down. Rubio inside the 40-yard line down to the 37. And the Panthers do have a timeout, I think, remaining. Nope, that's going to end the half. So, well, it looks like they took it. Yeah, they did take the timeout. So the Panthers do take the timeout with 2 seconds left. 35-19. Well, are you in a spot now, Lance, where you can take a shot and try to throw it downfield? Maybe you get one of those penalty flags that Lonoke has gotten a few of here in the first half.
Maybe you get lucky on a tip ball. All you got to do is make sure that you got somebody back up here to tackle if the purple shirts get it.
So just 2 seconds remaining here until halftime. 35-19. See the score if you're watching on our YouTube channel. Glad to have you with us. Or if you're listening on the lake, there's all kinds of ways you can keep up with Panther football this year. You can listen on the radio, 101.9 FM. Go to our free KSUG app. Take that anywhere with you. Listen on your phone, mobile device, or you can go to the website, 1019thelake.com, or you can go to our YouTube channel and watch the games. So empty backfield right here. 2 seconds left in the half. And they snap it to Cook. He drops straight back. He looks. He fires downfield, and it is complete. There are no markers. It wouldn't have mattered. Well, it would have mattered had there been a flag because the half would have continued. But Nathan McKee caught it.
You saying he was accosted?
Of the fact that he was being tackled before he ever caught the football.
Yeah.
But Panthers will go to the halftime locker room down 35-19. So we're going to step away. We're going to take an extended timeout right here. We'll come back with the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report in a moment. Lance, we saw a lot of good things, I think, out of the Panthers there in the first half of play. We'll come back and talk about that. We'll also look at scores from around the state after we step away for the timeout. We'll step away for 5 minutes here, 35-19. Panthers trail at half. We'll come back with the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report after the break. This is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Sun Gas Propane, Hip Equipment Rental, Shelton's Jewelry and Gift Gallery, New Life Church, Ozark Country Market, Rock Mortgage Lending, Heber Springs Clinic, AOS Tree Service, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Unity Health, Verona's Italian Restaurant. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Tilly, Prince, and O'Neill, attorneys at law; Angie Collins, Shelter Insurance; Heber Springs Eye Care Center; Wes Harden with Crylike; White River Medical Center; Heber Springs Church of Christ; The Meat Hook; Heber Springs Rollercade; Judy King School of Dance; Julian Heaton Air; Tubby Tees. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The most trusted name in healthcare provides convenient care at your fingertips. Baptist Health Virtual Care can be used anytime, day or night. It's perfect when your doctor's office is closed, you're too ill to drive, or your little one is sick and it's midnight. Get the care you need, a diagnosis, and even a prescription, all from the comfort of home. Visit virtualcarebaptisthealth.com to create an account or follow the link to the App Store. Healthcare in the palm of your hand with Baptist Health Virtual Care.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Shelter agent Tim Brewer is a proud sponsor of this Panther game.
I'm Steve Landers, and I wanted to tell you about Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC's service department. Did you know that we offer basic oil changes for less than $25? And we can give you a courtesy vehicle and offer online scheduling for your convenience. We service all makes and models of vehicles, so give us a call today at 362-2418 and let the Cowboy Service Department make sure your vehicle is maintained for the roads and the adventures that lie ahead.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: CWB Engineers, Tina Moore Allstate, First United Methodist Church Heber Springs, Eagle Pest Management, Access Medical, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Eagle Bank, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, North Arkansas Tire, Jitterbug Coffee House. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
We welcome Cowboy Collision and Customs to the Cowboy Auto Group. Cowboy Collision and Custom is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility, certified repair professionals, and they offer a limited lifetime warranty on all their work. They offer loaner vehicles and can do same-day repairs. Get a free estimate in less than 15 minutes. Stop by Cowboy Collision and Customs, located coming down the mountain into Heber Springs, or call 362-0219. We can't wait to see you at Cowboy Collision and Customs.
So back at halftime, brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Panthers trail 35-19. Lance will look at the scoring summary a little bit later on in the half, and we'll look at scores from around the conference and around the state right now, as Steve Castleberry always sending us scores. We appreciate that very much. Let's look at the updated scores. Second quarter, Stuttgart leads Southside 35-0 against Stuttgart, picked to win the conference, and that's who we'll see next week. They'll be in Heber Springs, and of course we'll have the broadcast for you. CAC leads Clinton tonight 20-7. CAC picked third in the conference, and non-conference scores to look at right now. This is in the second quarter. Briarcrest Christian is playing Harding Academy tonight, and that is 34-21. That's in the second quarter of play. Earlier, we got a score that Quitman was leading Conway Christian early in that game, 21-0. At last check, Bald Knob led Mills 7-0 in the first half of play. So here on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report, we are in Lonoke here in the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. Panthers trail 35-19. When Lance comes back, we will look at the first half scoring summary. After this 5-minute timeout, this is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Visual Identity, Survival Flight, Art Care, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Olmsted Funeral Home, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Golden Girls Clothing Company, Dalrymple Real Estate, Heber Springs, Tracy and the gang at Cleveland County Farm Bureau. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
When we talk about You First Banking, what we're really saying is that we're going to take the banking experience and customize it to meet your needs. Maybe you're that person that's always on the go and you don't have time to come to the bank. We'd love to see you, but we can make it possible with our mobile apps to where you don't ever have to set foot in any of our banks. But maybe you're that person that does like coming to see your favorite teller and you like that face-to-face interaction. We've got 20 locations across the state with a friendly staff that's here for you. Only at First National Bank. You first. Always.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Allen Furniture, Automotive Collision Specialists, Hopper Termite, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Ed LaShawn State Farm, Graham Plumbing, Cornerstone Title and Escrow, Somerset Senior Living at Seven Springs, First Security Bank, Nice's Custom Frame Shop. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Come see my papa and daddy at Bartlett Tire Center. They sell all major brands and can perform all of your general automotive maintenance needs. Plus, they can fix your rock trips and replace your brakes. Bartlett Tire offers free pickup and delivery service for all customers. Like us on Facebook, located across from McDonald's. Call 362-8215 for an appointment today. Drive away with peace of mind and all types of weather when you leave Bartlett Tire Center, the official Tire Center for Billy Morgan.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Sun Gas Propane, Hip Equipment Rental, Shelton's Jewelry and Gift Gallery, New Life Church, Ozark Country Market, Rock Mortgage Lending, Heber Springs Clinic, AOS Tree Service, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Unity Health, Verona's Italian Restaurant. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Tilly, Prince, and O'Neill, Attorneys at Law, Angie Collins, Shelter Insurance, Heber Springs Eye Care Center, Wes Harden with Crylike, White River Medical Center, Heber Springs Church of Christ, The Meat Hook, Heber Springs Rollercade, Judy King School of Dance, Julian Heaton Air, Tubby Tees. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Hey, this is Wade from FL Davis. Think of FL Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. FL Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop FL Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local FL Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
The most trusted name in healthcare provides convenient care at your fingertips. Baptist Health Virtual Care can be used anytime, day or night. It's perfect when your doctor's office is closed, you're too ill to drive, or your little one is sick and it's midnight. Get the care you need, a diagnosis, and even a prescription, all from the comfort of home. Visit virtualcarebaptisthealth.com to create an account or follow the link to the App Store. Healthcare in the palm of your hand with Baptist Health Virtual Care.
Back on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. The Jackrabbits are back on the field. Panthers are coming back out on the field right now as well. They trail 35-19. Good group of Panther fans have made the trip down here to Lonoke County tonight. And Panthers, in spite of the four turnovers, Lance, or three there in the first half? Lance said 4 turnovers there in the first half of play, and they were detrimental to the Panthers' efforts there in the first half of play. And Lance, as we look at the scoring summary, Panthers trailing 35-19 here at halftime. You've got a lot of numbers there. You don't have to go exactly with all of it, but just kind of summarize the scoring there in the first half.
Well, you know, in the first quarter, Panthers started off real good. First play from scrimmage, threw a pass backwards, and King was able to throw it downfield, or Kent was able to throw it downfield and hit King on a 56-yard touchdown reception, put the Panthers up. And then, if you'll recall, they done an onside kick immediately following it, recovered.
Right, yeah.
Things were going great, and then the first interception happened anyways. Then the Jackrabbits took over. Womack, 18-yard run. Then the Panthers struck right back with Kent, a 2-yard touchdown reception. Matthew Cook threaded the needle on that, done a great job. Panthers up 12-7 at that point. Second quarter started right off the bat. The Jackrabbits put the football in the end zone with Braden Allen on a 22-yard run. Put them up 14-12 at that point. Then Panthers come back, throw the ball down, 44-yard touchdown reception for Nathan McKee.
Really a pretty play.
Oh, it was a beautiful, beautiful play. And that put the Panthers up 19-14. Womack then takes the ball 23 yards in. Lonoke gets 2-point conversion up 22-19 at that point. And then the Panthers driving the football late in the second quarter. 4:33 left to go. Parks intercepts one at the 1-yard line and returns it 99 yards. Jackrabbits up 29-19 at that point, and then they finished it off. 32 seconds left to go in the half. Allen with a 4-yard touchdown run, and that puts us where we're at, 35-19.
Yeah, that's a 2-score swing on that
Yes.
pick six.
Yeah, and you know, the Panthers, once again, turnovers are killing them. They had 4 in the first half, and I'm not so sure that all 4 of those did not result in points being scored.
So we're going to step away and take about a 60-second timeout. Maybe, let's take a 2-minute timeout right here. Maybe we've got time to do that. Well, the teams are getting lined up, so let's just take a 60. So a 60-second break. Panthers at the half trail 35-19. We'll have the second half coming up. That's all for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Second half coming up next on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Shelter agent Tim Brewer is a proud sponsor of this Panther game.
So here we go to the second half, and the third quarter begins. Short kick, and Lonoke will return it up to the 43-yard line. Burnett on the return. And Lance and I need our own camera up here so we can get Jeremy on it.
Yeah.
And because he's been able to video and have dinner at the same time.
He's fighting the mustard.
Yeah, I don't know about that hot dog. I think he sat on it when he brought it up here.
Well, I think it's been sitting over there for 3 or 4 hours.
He was able to just get the mustard on there. Cry Like Real Estate third quarter as we get underway. Lonoke leads at 35-19. And they're going to try to run it to the right side. The Panthers are right there to stop it. Right there to stop it. And in the backfield was that Thad Bray that got there. And, boy, Todd Wood was really happy with him from a week ago. He played well last week. He was the lineman player of the week selected by the coaches. And Thad Bray makes a big stop right there. It's a 6-yard loss, and it'll be second down and long.
Yeah, Thad Bray, Keenan Sneed got good pressure in there. And, boy, defense done what they needed to right there, Billy.
Second down, 16, and now – looking, pressure again after the quarterback. He scrambles, he fires, it's incomplete, and Thad Bray almost had him for a sack.
Yeah.
He almost had Braden Allen for a sack. He had his arms on him, couldn't bring him down. Lance, that would have been about a 15-yard loss.
That would have been very impressive.
No, it had been big because now it's third down and 16.
Very impressive, Billy. Thad Bray's doing a good job right there on that end spot.
As impressive as how quick Biv ate that hot dog.
Oh, he didn't eat it. He swallowed it.
Third down and 16. And now taking is Allen. Allen looking, rolls right. Allen being chased, and he's going to throw it on the run, and it's incomplete. Good pressure by the Panthers, and they had good coverage downfield. King was on coverage. And now it is fourth down and 16, and that's a good start for the defense here in the second half as Lonoke will send its punt unit out there.
Yeah, Braden Allen was doing all he could to get away from Keenan Sneed, who was chasing him across the field over there, and he made a good pass. King was in there with excellent coverage on the receiver.
Fourth down and 16 with 11:04 left here in the Cry Like Real Estate third quarter. I'm not sure what the officials have to talk about.
Well, they're probably looking for extra flags.
They're going to change the football. So, change the football. So it is, well, was there a mark? They're just going to mark it back there. They didn't have it spotted in the right spot, Lance. So now
is that what it was?
Okay. Got it spotted correctly. It's 4th and 16. Punt unit on the field. And they will punt it. And it's a low punt, returnable from the 30. And this is Kent. Kent will take it to the 35, breaks a tackle, 40, 45. Kent protects the football up to the 47, and the Panthers will have very good field position to begin this second half of play, and that's about as good as you could ask for the second half to start.
That was a good return by Kent. You know, he had a wall of purple shirts in front of him and was able to split them. You know, got a little squirrely there and bounced outside, picked up some yards. That was a good return.
Panther fans, when you are ready to buy or sell a home, choose an experienced local realtor to navigate the process. Let Crylike Real Estate help anytime you have questions about real estate. They know the way. Let them get you home. Visit brockre.com. Go Panthers from Crylike Real Estate. So first down for Heber Springs. Cook rolling left, fires incomplete. He was trying to hit Hunter Kent over on the far boundary, and it'll be second down. So from the 47-yard line, Panthers go back and reset, stops the clock with just 10:47 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Matt Matthews trying to make that throw rolling to his left, and that's tough.
Tough throw, yeah.
That's a tough on the quarterback.
Biv and Lance and me came down here tonight in the Jammin' Jeep. Studio engineer is Rick Hobgood. And now it's a quarterback draw, and this time maybe a yard for Cook, and that's going to be it. So direct snap, and now it's 3rd down and 9. So 3rd and 9 and 10:30 left here in the third. And now, well, again, Lance, I should have learned there in the first half, don't trust the down marker. No gain. So it's 3rd and 10. To 47. Panthers with just 10 on the play clock. Now they get a play. Rubio coming out of the backfield. Pressure after Cook. Cook's in a lot of trouble, nowhere to go. He is tackled at the 38. It's a 9-yard loss, and Lonoke brought the pressure. Cook never had a chance there, Lance. And now it's 4th down.
No, I think the guy that was lined up in front of that defensive end slid out to go catch a pass and forgot to stay in front of that guy for a minute.
So it's 4th down. Very long. 4th down. And
4th down and half a football field.
How the football is marked there at the 36, I have no idea. He was tackled on the 38. So it's at the 36. So he winds up being an 11-yard loss on the play. Going to punt it, and it's a low punt, and it's going to roll, get a good roll out of it. It rolls to the 41 of Lonoke, and that's where they're going to take over. And the Jackrabbits will get it right back. Timeout on the field with 9:16 left here in the third quarter. 35-19 Lonoke with the advantage, and we haven't seen a lot of punts. These two teams have been going up and down the field, but punt it.
Well, that was the second. The Jackrabbits have punted twice, and I believe the Panthers have punted twice.
So it is first down at the 41. Hey, our buddy Peanut's watching on our YouTube channel. Trey Miller's watching. Yeah, got a text from him at halftime.
Good.
Biv's gotten a text or two from him. So it's first down at the 41. Open field is to the right. And now whistles and a timeout. So timeout, Lonoke will take it with them. 9:16 left here in the Crylike Real Estate third quarter. 35-19 Panthers trail as we step away for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers, and I wanted to tell you about Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC's service department. Did you know that we offer basic oil changes for less than $25? And we can give you a courtesy vehicle and offer online scheduling for your convenience. We service all makes and models of vehicles. So give us a call today at 362-2418 and let the Cowboy Service Department make sure your vehicle is maintained for the roads and the adventures that lie ahead.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: CWB Engineers, Tina Moore Allstate, First United Methodist Church Heber Springs, Eagle Pest Management, Access Medical, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Eagle Bank, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, North Arkansas Tire, Jitterbug Coffee House. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Well, they go back to action quickly, and Womack got loose on the right sideline, takes it all the way to the 33-yard line of Heber Springs. So a big gain, and now RPO right here, and this is Allen going to keep right side, breaks a tackle, breaks another one. He's inside the 20. He's inside the 15-yard line, inside the 10, and he's finally corralled down inside the 5.
Well, with all that hopping around, Billy, he did look like a jackrabbit.
Yeah, he did. It's first down and goal now from the 4. He has really settled in. And, again, no Spencer Pepper tonight. There is a Cowboy Chevrolet marker down, so it's going to erase that.
We think.
Yeah, the referee's saying bring it back.
Okay.
Yep.
Holding indicated against Lonoke.
So, holding penalty against the Jackrabbits. We'll push them back. And the Panthers only had the 100 tickets available tonight and sold them all. So they'll take the football back to the 42-yard line. A lot of in there are quite a few teams that are not getting to play tonight.
Yeah.
8:49 left here in the Crye Real Estate third quarter, 35-19. Panthers trail. Lonoke has first down at the 42, and now they're going to run it, and there's nothing there. Keenan Sneed's there to make the tackle. He got Womack, and he lost about a yard. So now it's second down and very long.
Yeah, Sneed and Roberson.
Second
in
21.
The
yeah, that's something I've got to pin them down on this week. Is it Roberson or Roberson, Lance?
I don't know.
That's what I got to pin them down on. Second down and 21. Allen in shotgun. Allen takes two backs, one to each side. Now Allen being chased, rolling to his left, and he dumps it off. Complete at the 42 to the 35-yard line. They're going to say he went out of bounds. The Panthers did a good job to string that into the boundary. Matthew Cook was the first Panther there to touch him, and then Gus Hanna. Also, Womack swung it out to him. Now it's third down and 13. Boy, we've seen a couple of good backs already this year, haven't we? We saw one in week 1 from Newport, and now another one here tonight. It's third down and 13 at the 35. 8:07 left in the Crye Real Estate third quarter. And now third down, pistol formation. And now Allen takes. Allen drops, looks left, now he steps up. Now he's going to throw it deep downfield, jump ball, and it is caught, and it's a touchdown. Oh, wow. Just did get over the Panthers defender, his arm, and it landed right in the lap of the Lonoke receiver that was able to just come down inbounds, and the Jackrabbits get a big score on third down right there to Dockery, Chanston Dockery. And so now Lonoke has extended the lead to 41-19. Now the extra point is up, and the extra point is no good. He missed it. He hooked it left. So 7:58 left in the Crye Real Estate third quarter. It's 41-19. Lonoke leads it. We'll step away for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
We welcome Cowboy Collision and Customs to the Cowboy Auto Group. Cowboy Collision and Custom is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility, certified repair professionals, and they offer a limited lifetime warranty on all their work. They offer loaner vehicles and can do same-day repairs. Get a free estimate in less than 15 minutes. Stop by Cowboy Collision and Customs located coming down the mountain into Heber Springs or call 362-0219. We can't wait to see you at Cowboy Collision and Customs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Visual Identity, Survival Flight, Art Care, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Olmsted Funeral Home, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Golden Girls Clothing Company, Dalrymple Real Estate, Heber Springs, Tracy and the gang at Cleveland County Farm Bureau. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Billy Morgan back with Lance Hamilton and Jeremy Bivens and Rick Hobgood. Diego Rubio with a return up to the 42-yard line. So that's where the Panthers will take over. I wonder if Rick Hobgood is sitting back in the studio and has the YouTube pulled up and is watching the game on the YouTube channel there in the studio as well. You think, Lance, or is he just listening to us?
No, he's probably watching Stripes or something.
Oh, okay. 7:53 left here in the Tri-Like Real Estate third quarter. Now they throw it behind the line of scrimmage here with the option to throw, but instead he's going to run it forward. That's Nathan McKee, and he's going to get a first down. He's going to get 10 across midfield to the 49. The way that was set up, Lance, I really thought he was going to throw it, but it was not designed for him to throw it. He immediately tucked it and ran forward, but
he's still down.
He's down on the field right now. So injury timeout. So as they tend to the injured Panther, as we always do here on our broadcast, we don't speculate, and we'll step away with the injury. 7:44 left here in the third quarter. You see the score, it's 41-19. Panthers trail, and we have a injury timeout right now. So we step away for 2 minutes. This is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
When we talk about You First Banking, what we're really saying is that we're going to take the banking experience and customize it to meet your needs. Maybe you're that person that's always on the go and you don't have time to come to the bank. We'd love to see you, but we can make it possible with our mobile apps to where you don't ever have to set foot in any of our banks. But maybe you're that person that does like coming to see your favorite teller and you like that face-to-face interaction. We've got 20 locations across the state with a friendly staff that's here for you. Only at First National Bank. You first. Always.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Allen Furniture, Automotive Collision Specialists, Hopper Termite, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Ed LaShawn State Farm, Graham Plumbing, Cornerstone Title and Escrow, Somerset Senior Living at Seven Springs, First Security Bank, Nisa's Custom Frame Shop. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Come see my Papa and Daddy at
First down
Tire Center.
here
They sell all
in
major brands
Lonoke
and can
at the
perform
49-yard
all of your
line.
gimbal, automotive,
And now
maintenance needs. Plus they
here
can fix
is
your watch
Cook
chips
takes,
and replace
fires,
your weight.
it's
Outlet
complete,
Tire offers
and
free
he's going to get about a yard on the play. Hunter Kent on the reception. We're happy to report that Nathan McKee got up on his own and is back on the sideline. So
Yeah.
they hope that he's okay, but it's always good to see the player get up and walk back to the sideline. Just a yard gain there, the little short completion to Hunter King. 7:16 left here in the Cry-Like Real Estate third quarter. 41-19, Panthers trail. Very close game through the entire first half. And the Panthers' 4 turnovers really cost them in the first half. And now Cook keeps, and Cook's going to lose yardage back to midfield. So he lost 2. And it's third down and 11.
Well, I tell you what.
That's a front 4 that's going to be tough to handle throughout the season, isn't it?
It's a front 8 that's going to be tough because
Yeah.
they got Burnett right there at the linebacker position, outside linebacker.
3rd and 11. Shotgun formation. Empty backfield. Cook looks left, fires, and complete, and to the 45-yard line, and set that little tunnel screen up to Hannah, and then he's able to get it down inside the 45-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 3, and I'll tell you what, the Panthers, another player that's down. You hope this is a cramp right at midfield, but Lance with his injury timeout now and 6:02 remaining here in this second quarter of play, you have to really give a lot of credit to the Panther coaching staff. This was a really good game plan coming in, and boy, they do not have the size that they're looking across at. But boy, they've been able to move the football consistently.
They have, they've looked good.
The defense has had its moments.
The defense has had its moments. Billy, I think you take those 4 turnovers away in the first half.
And not to mention that one went directly for 6 when you're driving to score.
That's
so
right.
That's a 2-score swing right there.
One went directly and the other.
Well, the other 2 were bad timing. Well, no turnovers ever in good timing, but they just stopped the defense. Just stopped it.
That's right.
And a bad punt from Lonoke. You got the football back. That was very early in the game.
Yes.
And turned it over. And that obviously was a big turnover at that point as well. So, and we've got another injury timeout with the Panther down right at midfield. And now he's going to get up, see who this is. It's one of our linemen for the Panthers. Yeah, that's the center. That's Zach Thomas. So Zach headed to the sideline. So it's a crucial spot. And the first time I think that he's not been in there to snap it for the Panthers this year.
I believe you're correct.
Thad Bray, I believe, will
it's
go
Bray.
and snap it. And so it is, and it's at a critical time here. It's 4th and 3 when Thad Bray has to come in and snap it for the first time. So Panthers, shotgun, high snap, and Cook's going to go back and try to cover it up, and it squirts free and covered up at the 25 by the Panthers. A little shove after that was over.
That's not necessary.
Yeah, no need for that, but Hunter Kent went and covered it up, and then as he stood up, he was shoved backwards. We play on, and Lonoke's going to have it. I don't know if the snap was as high, Lance, as it was just
it was a rocket.
Quick.
Yeah,
it was really quick. 5:28 left here in the Cry-Like Real Estate third quarter, and now Lonoke takes over in Panther territory at 41-19. It was 35-19 at the half. So now Braden Allen comes out. First down at the 23-yard line. And now Allen in shotgun. Allen takes. Empty backfield. He's going to throw deep for the end zone, and this is broken up. That's well played by Hunter Kent. Broken up in the end zone because the receiver wound up getting inside position on him, and Kent able to knock it free.
Yeah, Kent done a great job right there defending that.
I think we're seeing a team really get better right before our eyes, week to week, when we talk about this Panther team.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's a young team, too.
You go back to week 1, and
yeah,
what they've done the last couple of weeks is a completely different
it
football team out there on both sides of the ball.
And you know, the first 3 weeks of this conference schedule is tough.
But, Billy, that's also learning what you have as a coach.
That's right, yeah. Coach Wood's done a great job, and now this time keeping around the left side. There are 5 white jerseys there. Cook, Rubio, West, Sneed was there as well, and they just really sealed that side. There was nowhere to run. Preston Roberson, 3rd down and 12 now.
I think it's Robertson.
That's the way I always want to say it, but I've heard everybody else saying it Roberson. See what we'll get Biv's take on it. Now they're going to throw it deep downfield and incomplete. Very good coverage again. That's Nathan McKee.
Great coverage by McKee.
Well, you know, so Biv says it is Roberson. It is Roberson.
He don't know.
Well, that's what he said. That was his opinion that he threw in. So.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. See, I have to say Robertson because, you know,
Uncle
Pete and Uncle Terry.
Yeah.
You know, it's Roberson.
Yeah.
4th down and 12. And Lonoke's going to go. We're in the third quarter. The Panthers down 41-19, and Lonoke with a advantage. How much time's left, Lance? I can't see the scoreboard.
5-4.
4:46.
He dropped the ball.
And now he's going to throw deep downfield. Allen in the back of the end zone. He just heaved it because he was being pressured by Cook and Roberson. Incomplete, and the Panthers are going to get it back. And I think Harry Wright's hot. Maybe he wanted to rough it.
Yeah, he got laid. Looks like he got laid out.
Yeah. penalty. But nevertheless, the Panthers are going to get the football back. Lance is trying to – can you rewind that and look at it, Lance?
That's what I was wanting to do. Can you?
Yeah, I don't know. Biv is the Biv's our guy on that, so we'll have to see. Let's see if I can.
Don't break my system.
Biv said for us to leave it alone. Yeah, I think you can back it up right here, where you and I can back it. I'll let you look at that and see. You watch it as Panthers are getting the ball right here. That's the play before. We'll get a chance, Lance and me, to look at that. Secondary really played well in that series.
Oh, they did.
There.
The secondary was as good as they could be.
First down, and now throw it back to Cook. And now Cook's going to run the football, and Cook is going to take it for a first down up across the 35-yard line. That was Hunter Kent, who took the snap and then threw it out to Cook, who was about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, threw it backwards. But the Panthers get a first down, so that's a Cowboy Chevrolet first down. So football is at the 35. So it's shotgun. And now this is Kent that takes it, gives it to Cook on the end around, and this time he's going to lose yardage back to the 30. That's a 5-yard loss on the play, which more than likely they'll spot it back another yard or two. That's been the way it's gone tonight. Yeah, how about that? Spot it back. I didn't just make that up. Spot it back to the 28.
Oh, me.
So second down and long. So like a 5-yard loss. It's a 7-yard loss, so it's second down now. Should be, yeah, second down. And now Cook in shotgun. Empty backfield. Cook takes, looks left. Now throws downfield for Kent, and it is incomplete. He almost got it. It was broken up initially, and it kind of hung up in the air a little bit there. And great effort by Kent.
Yeah,
that's that same play that the Panthers were able to connect on, where he looked left and then threw it downfield.
Yeah, safety was able to get his hands on it, and Kent had concentration on it because when the safety didn't get it and bobbled it, Kent was able to get in there and get his hands on it.
Third down and long, 3rd and 17. Cook takes, looks left. Cook now fires, and it's broken up. He had a man right in his face as he released it, and he was able to knock it down.
Was that
so now it's 4th down.
Burnett?
Yep.
I'm telling you, he's something else coming off that outside linebacker spot. I didn't see anything wrong with that play.
Here's the bad news. He's a sophomore.
I know. Well, Billy, I fear that quarterback might be a freshman or a sophomore because he's not on any roster.
He's not on any roster we have, yeah. Well, he wasn't in, we didn't see him last night. 4th down, and now, so I don't think he's a freshman.
Well, they may have moved him up after
maybe so.
Last week.
After knowing
things.
There's the punt, and a good punt. It's going to be down at the 36. And so now that is where Lonoke is going to take over here in the 3rd quarter. 41-19, Panthers trail, and 3:32 remaining in the Crylike Real Estate 3rd quarter, and the Panthers down 41-19.
Yeah.
So
I was just gonna say they're still fighting hard. You know, they're playing. Defense is doing its job.
My squirrel has told me that he is a freshman.
Is that right?
Yeah. I told you that I had a secret weapon to feed me some information.
That's what I was thinking because he's not on the roster. 57's not on the roster.
Yeah.
And they probably knew something well before this that we didn't.
Yeah. Well, we didn't get a heads up when they sent me the roster on Wednesday. I'm guaranteeing you that. Hand it off to Jaden. All right, hand it off, and Jaden Bremen was right there to make the tackle.
You know, and if they actually did move him up earlier in the week, I wouldn't have thought he would have played last night.
Yeah, right. Short game. 2nd down and 9 right here. Peanut, you are getting old. 2nd down and 9. 2:58 left here in the 3rd quarter. That's brought to you by Crylike Real Estate. High snap, and the Panthers try to pick it up.
Think they
loose
got
football, and they scramble for it. Panthers are saying that they have it, and they do. The Panthers do have it. Panthers came away with it.
How about that?
Didn't see who got it, Lance. It was quite a scrum
I couldn't
there.
tell either.
And
maybe you fast forward us a little bit.
See if we can see which Panther got on it. Yeah, because that was effort. And at the 35-yard line, I'll let you watch it and see if you can figure it out. We're able to go back and look at some of Biv's footage.
He's doing a fine job.
Sure is.
He's almost like Steve Sable.
Biv said that Roberson got it. Is that what you're saying, Biv? Biv said Roberson came up with the loose football. So here's an end around Hunter Kent. And Hunter Kent is going to take it down inside the 35, down to the 31-yard line. So the Panthers have 3 there, second down and 7. And so Panthers moving to our right here in the Crye-Leike Real Estate third quarter. 2:18 left. And now open field is to the right. So shotgun formation. And here is Cook. He throws it back. Little tunnel screen. Rubio, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, they set that up great. And then Cook dumped it off to Rubio. And the Panthers, a 31-yard touchdown there to Rubio. And on the board again, it's 41-25 now. Lonoke leads it with 1:58 remaining. And now we have conflicting information. Chris Smith, we're told officially.
Chris Smith
came up with that
fumble
recovery. Chris Smith. So going for 2 right here. And now firing and knocked away right there at the goal line. Matthew Cook tried to fire it into the end zone, but that was a great job defensively there by Lonoke, by Deion Campbell. So Panthers on the board again, 1:58 left in the Crye-Leike Real Estate third quarter. It's 41-25. Panthers trail as we step away for 30 seconds from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Sun Gas Propane, Hip Equipment Rental, Shelton's Jewelry and Gift Gallery, New Life Church, Ozark Country Market, Rock Mortgage Lending, Heber Springs Clinic, AOS Tree Service, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Unity Health, Verona's Italian Restaurant. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
I said I've got, my squirrel that's giving me all my information about the Jackrabbits tonight. Biv's got, he's got a mole.
He's got a
if
mole?
I have a squirrel, he has a mole. How about that? And so we're getting to the bottom of this Robertson conversation. Tried the onside kick.
It
was
great.
A great kick. Yeah, got the big hop, but Lonoke is able to cover it up at the 44-yard line. And I think it's.
And there's another Panther down.
Yeah, there is a Panther down. And again, hey, these guys have been on the field a lot tonight. It's been a long game. And early in the season, 1:56 left. 41-25. We're still in the Crye-Leike Real Estate third quarter. So it is Robertson. Okay, so we go back to Uncle and Pete. So Uncle and Pete's always right. It's the Uncle and Pete way of saying it. Robertson. That makes it a lot easier on me because that's the way I've always said it. But we had gotten some other reports. But Bivens doing a lot of digging and found out that it's Robertson. So that's good. First down for Lonoke. Again, another Panther that is down. And did we see Zach come back in the game on that last drive, Lance? Did not see if we saw him come back in or not.
I didn't see.
So we've had 2 Panthers go down here in the second half. Both of them have been able to get up and go to the sideline on their own. So we hope the same right now for this injured Panther that is being tended to right now. And he's about to get up right now. So that's.
But I do
good
see
news.
Zach over there on the sideline, I believe, on the knee, right there like he had just came off the field.
Well, this is Nathan McKee, and he's going to be helped to the sideline. He did get up, but he had to have a little assistance going to the sideline. So Panthers, that's a senior. Zach Thomas is back in the game. He's in there right now. So first down, he's not?
No, he's on the sideline.
Okay, I'm looking at 51, yeah. So here we go. Shotgun. And taking here is Allen. Allen hands it off and running room on the left side across midfield. 40, spinning to the 36-yard line, and Anthony Parks. He's going to take it just short of the 36. There's another Panther that's down. I think is he cramping?
No,
I don't think so. You think it's more serious?
Well,
he is set up.
He has set up.
So we'll have to wait and see. Todd Wood was making his way across the field. Now the Panthers medical staff's going to come over and check on the injured Panther that is down. So again, he's setting up right now. The 1:47 left here in the Cry-Like Real Estate third quarter. We hope that you will come out next week. Don't forget all the safety protocols. Bring your mask to the game next Friday night at Panther Stadium. It'll be the third game of the season at home. There are 5 home games and 5 road games this year.
Boy, imagine that. That's the way it should be.
Works out perfect, doesn't it? Yep.
It's just we didn't get to go to Stuttgart.
No. And Bivens Jeremy could have shown us all around Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Maybe could have went down and stayed.
Got a
the night
VIP tour.
Yeah. So, yeah. First down.
Well, it's all right. Slovak's not far from there.
They are going to get.
There you go.
They are going to, I believe, they're going to get him up. And it is Jackson West. I knew that was who was down. But Jackson's going to walk to the sideline.
I think he twisted his knee making that tackle because that's the
his
first
left
thing.
Leg.
That's the first thing he done was grabbed his left knee.
Yeah. So Lonoke, after the first down carry there at the 36, on the Panther end of the field. 41-25, Panthers trail. 1:47 left in the third quarter. And now shotgun formation. And taking right here is Allen. Hands it off right side Womack. There's a Cowboy Chevrolet marker now. We haven't seen many of those when Lonoke's had the football. Take it to the 31-yard line. It's going to be a hold against the Jackrabbits.
Wow. I think we've seen 2 of those tonight, Billy.
And we talk about that one turnovers that was so big, Lance, it went the other way for points. And right now, that 2 scores, looking at a big difference in this game.
Yeah.
41-25, Panthers trail right now.
Yeah.
So take it back to the 46, and we saw a wild comeback here once. Remember that one?
Oh,
looked
gosh,
like we were getting ready for postgame. Looked like the Panthers were going to win the football game. Lonoke got an onside kick late and won. And now trying to option and a toss, and it is somehow going to get to Burnett, and he takes it for positive yardage. Boy, that could have went completely wrong for Lonoke, but take it down to the 44-yard line. He bobbled the football for about 3 or 4 yards trying to run it. Keenan Snead on the tackle, and it'll be second down and long right here, but they did get back forward progress past where the line of scrimmage was there, but it's second down and very long now after that holding penalty on first down. 1:04 left in the third. It's second down at 18, so a 2-yard gain there. Play clock at 8. Get the play to Allen right here. Panthers, how about a turnover and a quick 6 going the other way? They need it right here. Allen to throw. Allen winds up, throws deep, got a man, is caught inside the 10. And that's how close this game has gone, and in just the way it's gone, because the Panthers had pressure on the backside, almost hit Allen's arm as he released the football,
and
Lance.
He would have.
Yeah.
He would have, but he was dragged down. Oh, my goodness.
No marker. But a great diving catch downfield.
Yeah. That was a great catch.
And now it's first and goal. And now here is Allen going to keep, and Allen inside the 5, and Allen down to the 2. So it's second down and goal. But, yeah, that's how close, Panthers have really competed hard right here. I know when they go back and they look at the tape on that, Lance, they're going to see just how close that was to being
a fumble.
Yeah, a fumble. Instead, it goes for a big play downfield. And it's a great job by Allen to throw it up where his receiver could run underneath it, and he made a great diving catch.
Oh, he
Had
did.
the pressure not been there and he had more time,
Right.
it would have been 6.
Yeah. Oh, he did. I mean, for a freshman.
Yeah.
He's
good. That's the end of the quarter. So that's all for the Crylike Real Estate third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter. Panthers trail 41-25. We'll step away for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
So here we go to the fourth quarter. That is brought to you by Sulphur Creek Outfitters. And it is Lonoke going to throw it on second down and goal, and it's almost intercepted. It was broken up right at the goal line.
Great play by Kent.
Boy, did Hunter Kent read that perfectly.
Billy, I'm just excited I can see what's going on. It's down on the end of the football field. I'm looking through plain air instead of two panes of dirtied up glass.
Getting you prepared for going to Clinton Halloween weekend.
Oh, gosh. We may have to ask, can we set up on the hill?
So now third down and goal, and this time it's going to be kept by Allen, and he dives, touchdown. Allen ran around the right end, and then he was able to just stretch it across the goal line. And Hunter Kent had his arms on his legs, but he fell into the end zone, and now it is 47-25 Lonoke. That's a big score there early in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter.
Well, and Hunter Kent's giving up some size there to Allen on that tackle. I mean, we haven't talked about it, but the Allen kid's about 6'2".
Yeah, he's a big kid. Well, we have no idea because he was not on the roster.
Well, I was looking at him standing alongside some of the guys on the field there that we've got some sizes on, and yeah, he's a good-looking kid.
Try the extra point. High snap, and they get the placement down. That's a good job by the holder, but the extra point is no good. So 11:51 left in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter. It is 47-25. Panthers trail. Will step away for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The most trusted name in healthcare provides convenient care at your fingertips. Baptist Health Virtual Care can be used anytime, day or night. It's perfect when your doctor's office is closed, you're too ill to drive, or your little one is sick and it's midnight. Get the care you need, a diagnosis, and even a prescription, all from the comfort of home. Visit virtualcarebaptisthealth.com to create an account or follow the link to the App Store. Healthcare in the palm of your hand with Baptist Health Virtual Care.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Tilly, Prince, and O'Neill, attorneys at law. Angie Collins, Shelter Insurance. Heber Springs Eye Care Center. West Hardin with Crylike. White River Medical Center. Heber Springs Church of Christ. The Meat Hook. Heber Springs Rollercade. Judy King School of Dance. Julian Heaton Air. Tubby Tees. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Back in Lonoke, Panthers trail 47-25, and a little trickery on the return. They throw it back to Kent from King, And Kent's going to take it across the 40-yard line of the 41. Hey, these Panthers are going to keep you on your toes all season, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I mean, that almost blew my hair back.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen that since who was it?
There's a lot of white hair going backwards.
The Houston. Who was it in the playoffs? Houston against. Remember they threw the.
Are you talking about the Miracle?
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, they started out.
They were the Oilers at one time, the Houston Oilers, and they went to Tennessee. Yeah. So it's that was the what do they call that? They call it the Nashville Miracle or something Miracle. First down at the Music City Miracle at the 40-yard line, and now Cook is going to take it. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, and he gets to the 39, and he stopped. So it'll be second down and 11:26 left in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters' fourth quarter of play. And now, again, the Panthers are still, is Jackson West, I think that they're still working with on the sideline.
I believe so.
Down. So
I believe so.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and 1 back. And now Matthew Cook in shotgun. And Matthew Cook takes, rolls right, now throws a little tunnel screen to Rubio, and it's incomplete. Diego was trying to run before he got it. And so now it is third down and 11.
Well, I was going to say your down marker didn't change, but it did.
It was slow. It just changed right then, yeah. The PA announcer probably is a little frustrated by this point, too, because he's been watching him as well.
Yeah, I heard him talking about it on the way to the restroom at halftime.
A little slow getting that changed. Third down and 11. And now there is a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. That's an offside penalty against the Lonoke Jackrabbits. So that'll cost them 5 yards. It'll be third down at 6. 10:58 left in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters' fourth quarter. Well, you and Biv will have plenty of time to rehash this game on the way home. It is CAC leads Clinton in the fourth quarter, Steve Castleberry tells us, 40-29. So now pumping right here. Cook throwing downfield and incomplete. Had a man, Nathan McKee, just a little bit tall for him and beyond his outstretched fingertips. That would have been a big play at the 35.
That would have.
So now it's 4th and 6. You expect the Panthers to go with 10:54 left here in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters' fourth quarter. Nice, comfortable night here inside the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth tonight. Biv is he's outside of the booth tonight to get the camera angle, because if he were in here with us tonight, no way that he could get the angle, I don't think, the entire field. 4th down and 6. Cook looking into the boundary. Play clock is at 7. Now Cook takes, looks right. He's going to throw down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. He was trying to throw for Hunter Kent. It's incomplete, and it's a turnover on downs. And so
Cook's pass incomplete. Ball will go over on downs.
It is now Lonoke that will take over. And so Lonoke will take over. I think Todd.
I think there was a little holding on that one.
Yeah, Todd Wood's not real happy with his crew either, I don't think, at least on that play.
Yeah.
He thought that his receiver was held up.
Well, if you look at his receiver, his left shoulder pad was sticking out from underneath his jersey.
Yeah. Coach Wood, you see after the Panthers got their first win last week, that's his first win as head coach, all the reaction from coaches around the state, the respect that he has around the state. They're going to run it here. Womack, and the Panthers pursue the football. Outstanding. Great job defensively to stay with it, and the Panthers able to make a good tackle, and that's King, Isaac King, the sophomore, right there in the middle of it. It's a 1-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, done a good job right there.
Well, we talked about him at Harding Academy.
Yeah, he had a great game in
the second half, and got some playing time and made the most of it.
I think he did. I think he got some confidence built up.
Don't forget, after the game, we'll name the Heartland Ford Player of the Game after the game is over for the Panthers. Second down and 11. Pistol formation, handed off Womack, runs left. Womack now angling left to the 40, 35, and down the sideline is finally going to be tackled inside the 30-yard line.
That was number 22, Jabari Womack on the carry.
They pursued him well, Austin Winchester. It's a first down for Lonoke.
Boy, he looks good.
Yeah, he's a good-looking runner. And the Jackrabbits driving under 10 minutes left here in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter. So shotgun formation. And now taking. And going to hand it off once again up the middle. The Panthers really stacked the middle well this time, though, and able to shove him backwards. That is Womack. Sneed's been on just about every play up the middle.
Sneed or Robertson?
Robertson and Jaden Bremen all right there and on the play. Hey, Sulphur Creek Outfitters has moved to their new location next to Walmart. They have kayaks, canoes, bicycles for sale or rent. New fall arrivals from Patagonia, Free Fly, and Fayette Chill. Sulphur Creek is now an authorized Garmin dealer. Also like them on Facebook for sales and updates. Go Panthers from everyone at Sulphur Creek Outfitters. 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And now Allen takes, and Allen running to the right, and he's going to take it to the 20-yard line. And again, Panthers pursue it. Diego Rubio was down around his ankles.
That was number 3,
Tristan
Jones on the carry.
Thyssen in on the play again.
From the 20-yard line.
So it is now, beg your pardon, that was Landon Jones.
Yeah.
So
you
it's
you
now.
didn't see him tossing to him?
Yeah, I was finishing up the Sulphur Creek
Is that what it
Outfitters
was?
read. Yeah. So it's third down and 5. Open field is to the left with 8:17 left. We appreciate all of our sponsors for being with us this year. Now taking right here, give it to the left side, Womack. Womack to the sideline, first down and more. There's a marker down. He's into the end zone for the touchdown, but there are 2 different flags down. I don't know if they mean the same thing.
He just pointed to Heber. Hold on Heber.
Well, he may be pointing the wrong way, surely.
No.
There's a
Did you
Cowboy
just see that?
Chevrolet penalty flag down. And the marker where it's thrown on the edge there, you would expect it's holding against Lonoke. I think he's pointing the wrong way. Holding against Lonoke, yeah. But you're right. I saw him point the wrong way again.
Holding indicated against.
Yeah, the official there, the headlines.
Oh, my gosh.
He did. He pointed at Heber
Twice.
a couple of times, yeah. So that's coming back, Cowboy Chevrolet marker. Well, they got Pudge Hamilton's
well, you know, Billy,
blood pressure going there.
For years, we've never had the luxury of people seeing this on video, and I'm sitting there screaming he's pointing at Heber. Well, people can watch it. He's pointing at Heber.
The headlinesman sure was, yeah. Third down and long now. Third down and 13. And now Allen takes. Allen throws. Deep right side, got a man, but he overshot him. Burnett was open in the corner of the end zone, but he led him too much. And now it's 4th and 13. Well, he was open.
Yes, he was.
So, and as to your point, those watching on the YouTube channel could see that he was.
Yeah, and they realize because we've been accused of making up stuff for years.
4th and 13 now. Panthers trail 47-25. See if they can get a stop right here. And now taking on 4th down. Same play, right side, and let's just threw this out of bounds. It was caught but out of bounds.
Yeah.
And so trying to hit Dockery that time. And the Panthers defense holds.
There you go.
Once again, the offense is going to get the football back. And Todd Wood has told me all since the season started about watching this young group get better with each week.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he wanted to see is improvement, and we're seeing that.
Yeah.
So here comes the Panthers offense back out onto the field with just 7:29 left in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter. And there will be 2 receivers, make it 3 receivers on the right side, 1 to the left. That's Nathan McKee. Good to see McKee back in there.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
he was one of the Panthers that went down earlier.
Well, Jackson West was in on that last defensive stand.
Now Cook takes, rolls right. Cook looking, firing on the run. This is complete. at the 20, make it the 36-yard line to King, and then he's dragged right down and dropped.
Yeah.
Looked like he had a lane there, and he was going to try to hit and run, but it was a hit and run. He was dropped.
He got snatched backwards.
That's an 8-yard gain. Second down and 2. Up at the 37.
That was a good throw by.
Yeah, it was. He looks very comfortable rolling to his right. We saw that last week. He was getting a little bit better and more confidence. And last week he threw it well, rolling to his right. Did so again right here. So it's now second down and a couple. Empty backfield, and he's going to run the football himself. He's got a first down and more across the 45 up to the 48-yard line. Matthew Cook for a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
33, Matthew Cook on the carry.
Well.
So they will move the chains.
Did you see the way they spread everybody out on that, though? They had receivers all the way over here on the near boundary, up on the far boundary.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun offense to watch for a lot of years in Heber Springs.
I believe
really
so.
Is. Football to the 48, 6.5 remaining in the Sulphur Creek fourth quarter. And now Cook takes. Rolls right, pressures there. He throws a little tunnel screen again. Complete McKee. McKee to the 40, 35, 30, inside the 20, at the 10-yard line to the 5, driving inside the 5-yard line, and touchdown, Panthers. Late signal, but he got in across the goal line, and the Panthers score, and they now have put 31 points on the board. And they set that tunnel screen up once again. One went for a touchdown to Diego Rubio, and that one goes for a touchdown at 52 yards right there to Nathan McKee.
Yeah. Set the tunnel screen up perfect, like you said, but at the very end of that, Billy, he was actually getting tackled inside the 5, and he got a big push from some of those white shirts to get him on into the end zone there.
Going for 2 right here. Cook with the empty backfield. Cook takes, rolls right, pumps, looking for somebody open. Now fires, and it's incomplete. It's broken up. He was trying to hit King, and it is incomplete. So the Panthers score, and it is now 47-31. They trail. Expect an onside kick coming up here. 6:07 left. We'll take a 30-second timeout here in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter as we return to the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth in 30 seconds on your hometown station 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
6:07 left in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter, 47-31. And, you know, Todd Wood is not done here. He's trying to win a football game, so the Panthers are going to attempt an onside kick, you would expect, or at least some kind of little we've seen the tricks tonight at times. And Todd Wood doesn't like that. He doesn't really call them tricks. That's just part of the scheme. And now here is an onside kick. It's loose, and then Lonoke covers it at midfield. And I tell you what, the Panthers have done a good job on the onside kicks.
Have.
Kicking games look pretty good tonight.
Yeah, they've done a really good job on the onside kicks. They've had a couple that they recovered.
So, first down, Lonoke at midfield. It's a good Lonoke team, Lance. They're going to be a lot of fun for the Lonoke fans to watch this year.
As young as their roster looks, they're going to be a lot of fun for them to watch for the next few years.
Yep. And some of the games that we talked about, some of the games being canceled, and we found out one right before the game.
Arca Fidelia in Nashville.
Yep.
And then Arca Fidelia went ahead and canceled the next week.
And Warren and Crossett didn't play. First down. And now trying to end around, and there's Jackson West. What a great play and a big loss on the play all the way back to the 43. They handed it off to Landon Jones, and he had nowhere to go.
That was number 3, Landon Jones, on the carry.
So So it's second down and long. That's a 7, well, make it a 6-yard loss. They mark it at the 44.
Oh, my. Hunter Kent got tackled and thrown out of bounds over here right in front of this official.
Nothing. Yeah, you could see it on
he even turned and watched him go.
Yeah. It's, hey, the Panthers have played well on the road tonight because they haven't caught any breaks. I guarantee you that. Against a really good Lonoke team. They trail 47-31, 5:20 left. And now going to run it right here. Womack up the middle, and Womack nowhere to go. There's Jackson West again, bottled him up along with Sneed.
Sneed had a hold of his feet, and West had a hold of his shirt.
And they're going to give him a yard loss on this one, back to the 43. Well, that's where Jackson had initially tackled Jones in the first place, so that's where it should be. So it's third down and 17 right here and 4:50 left. Now, Lonoke doing what they should do right here, Lance. They're using as much of that play clock, and that's because this is still a 2-score game.
Well, yeah, you got to think about it. A pick six or a scoop and score out here.
Play clock at 3, at 2. Expect them to keep it on the ground. They do. And Womack runs to the near side, and he's going to squeak free, but he didn't get a first down. He's got to remember it was 17 yards to go. They got him at the 46. So, once again, you see Sneed getting up. And it is 4th down and 7. So, they got a lot of yardage right there, but now 4:04 left, and 4th and 7 in a spot where you expect the punt up by 16, but sure doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't look like they're lining up the punt.
Unless they're going to let the play clock go dead and then run the punt team on and just take a delay of game penalty, which might be what they do. So 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. I think they're going to do that or take a timeout 1. And let the play clock go all the way down. They don't take a timeout. So that'll be a delay of game penalty as the Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flag is down. Delay of game against Lonoke. So march it back 5 yards. Well, and now they're going to give a timeout. The official did not signal timeout at all. He didn't signal timeout. And the head coach, Harry Wright, went to the official, said, the referee, and said, hey, I asked for a timeout. And I'll tell you, Lance, I saw him talking.
Yes, he did. He did.
But the official never signaled or anything.
Billy, that official, I don't know that he's done anything all night.
It's the linesman on our side.
I know he hasn't reached in to grab a yellow flag.
The back judge threw the marker.
Yes.
And everybody thought it was delay of game penalty until Coach Wright said, wait a minute, I just asked him for a timeout. And then the referee said, oh, yeah, he did ask him for a timeout. He did ask. That's exactly the way it went. Wow. So they're going to send the punt unit out anyway, but it just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of how it's gone tonight. It's not been a well-oiled machine. 3:32 left here in the 4th quarter, brought to you by Sulphur Creek Outfitters. And the Panthers trail 47-31. And I tell you, the kids have played hard tonight.
They have.
And again, give Lonoke all the credit too. They played well. They got the big turnover when they needed it, turned it into 6 points, and that was the real play of the game. And now here is the punt, high punt, going to hit at the 20-yard line, and it just stops right there. So it actually took a Panther roll up to the 21, and now the Panthers will take over with 3:21 remaining. So still time, Lance, right here to put a drive together. If you can get a quick score, and then you still got to get the 2-point conversion. But how about this young Panther team coming on the road, and with 3:21, we're still talking about ways to take a win.
Oh, I know, after 5 turnovers.
Yeah, 5 turnovers and to still be in this position.
They've played as well as they can.
Yep. Minus the turnovers, and the turnovers have been a problem this year. Yep. Rubio in motion. Give it to Rubio. It's a double handoff reverse right here. Coming near side, Hunter Kent. And Kent is going to be knocked out of bounds on the near sideline. They're going to mark him out of bounds at about the 24.
That was number 1, Hunter Kent.
So, no, I beg your pardon. Up to the 29. So, that's a 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3. 3:10 remaining. The ball is on the left hash. 3:06, clock rolling, 3:04. And now throw it back to the right side. This is complete to King, trying to reverse field now, come to the near side. They grabbed his jersey, slowed him down. He's still on his feet, and he's going to get a yard. That's it. He got up to the 30. Boy, he scrambled a lot there and tried to get all of it he could. He's a good, hard-nosed player. He's fun to watch. 3rd down and 2 now.
Yeah, he ran all the way across the field.
Yep.
Pick up 1 yard.
So 3rd and a couple. Yeah, the Panthers can back to the line of scrimmage, and here they go. Cook in shotgun, empty backfield. Now he waits, he takes, and rolls right. Now he throws it back, little screen again, complete this time, but Lonoke was ready for it this time. It's a loss on a play. Sneed on the reception. And it's going to lose yardage back to the 20. It may have given him the 29. That would be about a yard loss on the play. Timeout of the field. Panthers take a timeout. We'll quickly take it. No, let's keep it right here with 2:08 left, and the Panthers down 47-31. And Todd Wood wanted to talk about this because if you don't get this first down, it doesn't matter. Got to get this first down to keep the game alive. That's a yard loss, so it's 4th and 3 now.
Yeah, they 13 yards. They can pick it up, but you're right. They've got to convert this one, or you might. Lonoke can run the clock out.
Yeah,
basically.
4th and 3, and 2:08 left. Yeah, it says 4th and. I was looking where you said the 13. It does say 13 up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but it's 4th and 3.
Yeah, it says it on the scoreboard, but so it is 4th down and 3, open field. Well, really the ball's in the middle of the field, and now Cook, Rubio to his left. Cook takes. Now he dropped the ball. And now Cook picks it up, and he's going to run for the first down across the 35-yard line up to the 37. Well, he got a good bounce right back up into his arms, and then he took off and ran it forward and got the first down. Brought to you by Cowboy Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Just the way Coach Wood drew it up, right?
Absolutely. He was pumping left and purposely threw the football to the ground.
So here's a pass that is complete, and then they try to toss it backwards. McKee tried to throw it back. And
hooking
lateral, and it is loose on the field and picked up by Lonoke. So the Jackrabbits get it, and now they can run the clock out. Panthers trying to set up a big play right there, but Lonoke was right there and foiled that, Lance, because when the Panthers tried to toss it backwards and lateral, it was when the contact was made. So good play defensively by the Jackrabbits.
And as the ball was in the air to be lateral to Diego, he was being tackled.
Yes, yeah. So just a minute 51 left. And now the Jackrabbits come out. Panthers have 2 timeouts remaining. See how the Jackrabbits play this. Allen in shotgun. Womack lined up behind him. And now he's ready. Yeah, but the clock's not rolling.
Right, that's
he was letting the play clock run down. Yeah, but the clock wasn't running. Womack runs to the left side. Panthers bottle him up, but he did the right thing. He stayed in bounds.
Yeah.
And so that'll keep the clock going. They had stopped the clock, and the official immediately turned to the scoreboard and said, hey, keep that thing running. He did stay in bounds. So it's no gain. 2nd down and 10. Football at the 37-yard line. And now 1:28 left. And without a miracle right here, the Panthers are not going to be on the get the W tonight. But, boy, I tell you, they keep progressing and growing as a team.
Yeah, they are, Billy. They're getting better every week.
Again, Womack carries. Womack running to the left side. And Womack is finally pursued. And, again, Hannah got him down around his ankles and brought him down, and then the pursuit got there. Panthers use a timeout here. Yard gain on the play.
Did you see the head linesman over there when he signaled timeout?
No.
He pointed to Lonoke. I mean, I don't understand their pointing. You know.
It's the same one that was pointing that the holding penalty was the other way, the same official?
Yes.
Well, the entertainment value is it's gotten Lance fired up. So
There's a lot. Yeah.
And you've got a lot to decipher as we talk about
No,
naming the Heartland
I've
Ford
already
player.
got it.
Okay, you already got it. All right,
Yeah.
Heartland Ford player of the game coming up after the game is over, and we'll tell you about that. So stay with us for that. And only 54 seconds left here in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter of play. Don't forget, we'll have Panther football next week on the lake, on the radio, and also on our YouTube channel. Back at Panther Stadium, Rice Birds from Stuttgart will be there. Steve Castleberry had some scores for us. Joe T. Robinson, ranked number 1, beat Fountain Lake 46-15. Number 2, Shiloh Christian beat Berryville 63-7.
Shiloh Christian is still good.
So ball was dropped, but then picked back up by Allen. He's going to run to the right. He ran out of bounds. He didn't want that because that stopped the clock with 43 seconds remaining. So, and he did not get a first down. So Lonoke will have fourth down coming up right here at about 8. Other scores, CAC, I told you about CAC and Clinton. Last check on that was in the fourth quarter. It was 40-29. And Mills and Ball Knob, a defensive struggle. Ball Knob led 6-0 early, but last check in the third, Mills led 8-6. A little bit different than the game we've had here tonight.
I was going to say, that sounds like a good defensive battle.
47-31, Panthers trail, and 43 seconds remaining. So Lonoke, if they get the first down right here, it's 4th and almost 9, then they can take one knee and it would be over. If not, the Panthers will get it back if they don't get it right here. Allen takes. Allen looks left. Now Allen's under pressure. Allen fires incomplete. Threw it into the boundary, and pressure was after him again. They've chased him all night, Lance. They really have. Winchester was after him there along with Robertson. And so the Panthers will get their hands on the football again. 35 seconds remaining. And there's 2 timeouts for the Panthers on the board, but they only have 1. They had 2 a few minutes ago, and they took that last one.
Lonoke took that last one.
Well, I think they both had 2. I think they just didn't take it off the board on either side. Maybe that was why they're both still up there. They have no idea.
Well, no, because they signaled it the other way.
So it is Cook with an empty backfield, 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and now he takes. And Cook fires complete. This is King coming to the near side. King tackled at the 44. 27 seconds left. Panthers take a timeout. He's 2 yards short of a first down. They pointed the right way, Lance, when they took the timeout.
Did they?
Yep, sure did.
Did he turn?
He sure did, yeah.
Wow.
And you missed it. Didn't get to see it.
I know. I was writing down some notes.
Well, that's the last Panther timeout, even though there's 1 showing on the scoreboard. That should be all that they have. 26 seconds remaining here in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter. Don't forget, after the game, we'll tell you about the Heartland Ford player of the game. And there have been a lot of Panthers that have played well here tonight.
Well, they have. They've actually, offensively, they've actually put up some pretty good numbers.
Yeah, they really have. Against a good team.
Yeah, I mean,
Lonoke's
not a slouch. I mean, they are a good team.
Picked second in the conference.
They're big, they're strong, they're fast.
Very talented. Second down and 2. And, boy, you've got to give the freshman Braden Allen a lot of credit.
Oh, gosh,
boy, did he play well for Lonoke. Cook takes, and Cook steps up in the pocket. Cook fires, and that's incomplete. So now with 20 seconds left, it's 3rd down and 2.
Pocket collapsed on Matthew.
Sure
he had to scramble up in there towards the line of scrimmage and throw that one running forward, basically.
Yeah. So it's 3rd down and 2. And now see if the Panthers can get a first down. Only 20 seconds left, down 47-31. Cook takes, Cook fires, incomplete. He was trying to connect with Hunter Kent over the middle. And now it's 4th and 2.
Yeah.
And, you know, in case you need to go to the Panthers Facebook page, go to the Heber Spring Schools Facebook page if you're wanting one of those homecoming shirts. Remember, homecoming's coming up towards the end of October. That's the Ball Knob game. 4th and a couple.
I thought maybe they'd move it up a little earlier.
Not that I know of. 4th and 2. Cook takes. Cook, pressure coming backside. Down he goes. Big fella got him.
Big boy.
Yep. He got him.
He got him and landed on him.
And that's Dalen Waits. 11 seconds left. Lonoke will take over. They'll be able to take a knee.
If they so desire.
Yeah. But the Panthers have played well on the road here tonight. They really have against a quality opponent. The turnovers, Lance, I hate to keep pointing at them, but the turnovers got them.
Yes, they did.
So it's first down at the 35.
Well, Billy, the bottom line is you can't turn the ball over 5 times and expect to come out with a win.
Now, Lonoke, they are in victory formation, so they'll take a knee, and then the two teams will congratulate each other, and we'll look forward to Stuttgart next week. So they take a knee as the clock ticks down to zeros, and that's the final, 47-31. Lonoke wins the football game here tonight from Lonoke. We're going to step away. We'll take a 60-second timeout, and when we come back, we will tell you about the Heartland Ford player of the game. It's Todd Wood and Harry Wright congratulate each other at midfield. Panthers fall by the final score of 47-31. So we'll step away and come back, and let's keep it right here because Biv's got a good shot of the guys over on the far side, and we don't have to throw a break. We can tell you about the Heartland Ford player of the game. We've taken all of our breaks up anyway, so let's get a good shot. You can see the young men, if you're watching on YouTube, those guys played hard tonight. And going over to thank the fans that came out to watch them tonight. And Todd Wood will now have a chance to address his young team there on the Panthers sideline. Lance, Panthers fall 47-31, but a valiant effort here tonight on the road. And now it's time for us to tell you about our player of the game from Heber Springs right now. Heartland Ford is proud to bring you the Built Ford Tough Player of the Game each week. A player is chosen to be honored for their accomplishments. Heartland Ford believes that hard work, dedication, and the drive to give it your all in every aspect from preparation to play is why we take time to honor these individuals. This week's Built Ford Tough Player of the Game, Lance, is who?
Nathan McKee.
Nathan McKee.
Nathan McKee had over 200 yards total offense, and he was in on several plays with some big stops. I thought he played well. I mean, it was a toss-up between he and Hunter Kent.
Yeah.
But McKee had more total yards. So
scored the Panthers' last touchdown.
He scored the Panthers' last, and he also had the one earlier in the game
44
down
yards.
Here, 44 yards.
Yeah,
so he had 97 yards on touchdown catches just on those two.
Yeah.
And then he had several other little catches and done a good job all night. Like I said, he was all over the place defensively. So Nathan McKee.
Nathan McKee. Congratulations from the entire Heartland Ford team for being named the Built Ford Tough player of the game tonight for the Panthers. So again, Todd Wood addressing his team down to the field. Panthers fall 47-31. We look to a very good Stuttgart team. And, you talk about the schedule. With Lance, this is a schedule that we're accustomed to. We're accustomed to Lonoke, Stuttgart. It's been that way for a long time. And then you got a good CAC team after that.
I was going to say, it's like we've always – we've kind of kidded around that, our non-conference schedule has not been easy.
Yeah.
And then we go right through the gauntlet to begin the conference schedule because we always get Lonoke, Stuttgart, CAC right off the top. And those are usually three of the better teams in the conference, and they're going to give you all you got.
Good news is we'll be back at Panther Stadium next week. We hope to see you all at the stadium, and we hope that you all have a very safe week. Lance, always great to be with you. Jeremy
Absolutely.
Bivens, wonderful job as always on the road with us tonight, getting the pictures up on YouTube and video in the game for us tonight. Our producer here on the road tonight, we thank him for all of his hard work, and also Rick Hobgood, our studio engineer, always doing a great job back in the studio in Heber Springs. So, again, the Panthers fall tonight 47-31. They'll be back at home next week to take on the Stuttgart Ricebirds, and we hope you'll join us 6:45 airtime, 7 o'clock with a kickoff from Panther Stadium. And don't forget to join us on Thursday, we will recap this game and then look ahead to next week. Thursday morning on the Cowboy Chevrolet Morning Show, we'll visit with Todd Wood at 7:45 next week. So, again, 47-31, that's the final. Lonoke wins it tonight. For our producer here in Lonoke tonight, Jeremy Bivens, for our studio engineer, Rick Hobgood, and for my partner, Lance Hamilton. This is Billy Morgan saying thanks for being with us tonight. Stay safe, and good night from Lonoke.
You've been listening to